it wasn't cheap. So the one in the Xbox One S though, that's a little cheap basic joint, and that joint can't touch the standalone Samsung joint.
I figured that for the price.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's what I was thinking.
It is. Hey, yo, where BG at? He get this nigga Zobe in here. We need an extreme fanboy in this joint. I mean, X-Fag. We need Zobe in this joint.
Man, look.
Well, we need Kid Smooth from the rip. He coming all late. We didn't talk about anything.
Yeah, I saw Smooth was getting into some stuff over this too, right?
It's up to the developers for the Scorpio, but not for the PS Pro.
I know the Scorpio heads is going nuts right now.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
The Scorpio's a non-motherfucking factor right now. Like,
yeah, we don't even know when it's coming out next year. If
I don't even know why people keep talking about that shit right now. That shit is 13, 14 months away. Like,
well, they gotta talk about it early,
like that shit.
They gotta talk about it early, like they did the Cloud and the DX12.
Well, nobody knows
that
what
shit
it
still
is.
ain't came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Scorpio might not even come out next year for sure.
Still waiting to see the power of that cloud, man. Goddamn.
I guess that's gonna be in the Scorpio too.
I hit up Zoe and I ain't get no answer though.
Oh, he don't want none of this work.
You know he don't fuck with you like that.
Hold on, did you find any other extreme like fanboy?
Oh, who's the dude?
Like Diller or any of them dudes?
Nah, I ain't hit up him. Jack, I'm supposed to send an invite to that guy you wanted, right?
Yeah, he said he wanted to be on. He a PlayStation dude though, so I don't know.
I think we
don't need no PlayStation dudes, man. We need some Xbox dudes, man.
Well, you know, this podcast is kind of scared all those away though.
Oh man.
We need some fucking Xbox dudes.
I know there's a lot now that I'm cool with, but you know they're like, nah.
We need people that thinks that the PlayStation Pro is not that big of an upgrade. We need people that think that the presentation was ass. We need them type of people. Because you got people out there that say that the Pro is not that big of an upgrade. Like it's
yeah, they're comparing it to the Xbox Slim. Yeah, they're comparing it to the Slim.
That's just fucking retarded.
Yeah, man.
They saying the Slim is the same as the Pro.
That's just fucking retarded.
Niggas is crazy, dog.
And that's what I'm saying, man. And the mainstream media, like IGN, Kind of Funny Games, none of them are correcting these people.
But those are not even dudes. None of them care about like 4K technical enhancements. They're all like just straight console peasant thinkers.
Yeah. I watched their John. I watched their podcast. This
nigga dead ass said frame rate resolution. Who the fuck cares? I'm like, huh?
You mean Colin Moriarty, right?
Yeah, he been
like,
on some bullshit.
Yeah, when they mentioned, oh, you get like 2 times more pixels on VR, he was like, does it make the game better? What the fuck does it have to do with hardware?
Wilding the fuck out. I'm like, bruh, do you know how much that can make like the VR experience?
Yo, that's the people that anytime some new technology come out and it's better than their old bullshit, they just can't accept it. They don't want to accept it.
He got money though. Like, what the fuck is he?
Like that can be the difference between me not throwing up on VR and me actually surviving it.
Exactly.
That can make a big difference because right now I feel like I can't survive VR. Put me in
people that got money, they go the fuck out and buy the shit, dog. They know it's better.
But that's the thing. The people that were saying want a big difference, them niggas wasn't even watching. No, like, bro, you can't. They were streaming in 1080p, bro. Like, you're not gonna see the difference. You got to go and download the fucking video.
Yo, they said that
that's the same shit that what's his name Richard B from Digital Foundry. He said he was literally saying anybody that wrote an article that wasn't there, it's pointless. Take it down.
Yeah, you got to download the video. You got to have a 4K display to see the shit.
You gotta fucking see the shit in person, man. You gotta see it in person to really get the full effect.
And that's how you know some of these dudes aren't gamers. Because I listened to that stupid ass podcast. They were saying, "Oh, when we were watching it, and Mark Cerny said, oh, we're gonna turn HDR now." They're like, "We didn't see anything." I'm like, "You fucking idiot."
Yeah, niggas is crazy, dog. People I just don't understand people, man.
They're just. This is what happens when you have pretty much. That was in a nutshell a PC conference. There was a PCS conference. That's like the type of shit that, you know, PC Magazine or whatever it is.
They already said PC is their competition. They're not even worrying about Xbox.
Yeah, and that was like very much a technical conference. That's what happens when you have a PC or a technical conference and you talk to a whole bunch of console people.
No, people just weren't listening though, bro. That's what the problem was.
Yeah,
and
but
then people talking about, oh, I only got a 1080p TV. This ain't gonna help me, motherfucker. They had a whole segment about what it do to 1080p
That's
TV.
what I'm saying.
Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
People
and,
just
and,
weren't
and,
listening, though.
And then people like even big YouTubers like, oh, I don't have a 4K TV. Like, yo, my man, they had a whole segment for that. They made sure they didn't make that same mistake like Phil Spencer. Oh, if you're not gonna have a 4K TV, don't buy the Scorpio.
Jonathan Blow already came out spoke about The Witness. He says if you got a 1080p TV, instead of like 2 times MSAA, they're gonna go 4 times. Like, there's clear differences and clear examples of what developers said they're gonna do. So I'm like, yo, niggas don't listen, man.
And if I could just say something real quick, this buzzword of being the most powerful console, I think people are retarded. Everything that comes out is the most powerful thing at that moment.
Yeah.
Right now, Pro is the most powerful console. Then Scorpio. Then the same thing, vice versa. The cycle goes on. You know what it's like? It's like NVIDIA coming out right now saying the next NVIDIA card is going to have this. Some dude's like, oh, well, you could buy that shitty ass 1080. The next Titan, the next card that comes out is going to be better than that. Duh.
Yeah, it's just common sense. Like,
Microsoft should worry about trying to win a generation.
They're gonna have the same problem trying to display the Scorpio though, because you can't stream in 4K and have it to where people gonna be able to see the shit.
And they brought up a good point about the price.
It's gonna be the same thing next year. They're gonna be like, oh, I don't see that much of a difference for how much they charge for it.
Yeah, the price is gonna kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, not to mention like with Harday's video, like he failed to not to say you failed to, but you were talking about just graphical power. The card is $1,200. Y'all forgetting about CPU. Y'all forgetting about that 4K Blu-ray.
I already know about that, but everybody else.
No, I'm saying that. I'm saying that those idiots in your comment sections, they don't know that stuff. Like the cost of shipping.
They think a GPU is the only thing that matters when it's not.
That same whole thing with the teraflops. Yo, don't AMD have a 9 teraflop video card and the 1070 just shits all over it? At 6 teraflops? 6 teraflops is only half the equation.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gonna be doing more than what we expect, but the claims they're making sound ridiculous.
Oh, of course, it's gonna do more than that. It has more horsepower, but it's not gonna be no uncompressed. What is it? Uncompromised.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when they say uncompromised 4K, they're talking about.
I don't hear what they thinking, man. The word means one motherfucking definition, man.
Nah, they changing that.
People keep on trying to change this shit.
Hardy. I got a link right here, real quick.
People keep talking about something. I think what they mean is
we gotta talk about.
No.
I want to get that clear. I wish Bond was here.
I got the clip, and some dude on Reddit. If you go on Reddit and if you scroll down a bit, they actually have the clip saved where the girl didn't say 4K, but she already fucked it up by saying highest frame rate, highest resolution, uncompromised. They didn't say 4K, but either way, by saying that, it's all over the place. What's highest resolution? What's highest frame rate? And then on uncompromised, that makes no sense because if it's not going to be native,
that's what I want to talk about. Uncompromised sort of means by console standard.
Nah, it's still uncompromised. It's still uncompromised. Look, you can't make
You can't compare it to
has a different definition when it comes to a console.
It's gonna. You know it's gonna have a different definition. If
you pull up that article I put up there, the next link that says 1 minute 59 seconds.
It's not gonna be high textures and 4K.
No, but that's compromised.
It's compromised from a PC standpoint.
Nah, that's compromised from life.
What are you talking about?
That's compromised from
I'm saying, listen. I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm telling you that's how people are gonna view it from the console.
Nah, you can't view it like that. So
they're going to view it as uncompromised. They are though. I'm telling you they are.
That makes no sense because now you're talking about consoles are trying to be like PC, but you're saying now uncompromised is something different.
Let me explain. Let me say this real quick. Everybody's looking at the number. So when they look at the Xbox, they see 6 teraflops. Automatically, it beats the PlayStation, no matter if the PlayStation could do 8K, because this got more teraflops. It's all about how you use the hardware. People are going to say if the Xbox hits 4K native at all, and does 60, even if it's a indie game, they're gonna say it's uncompromised, even if the textures are low because it hit the number. They're not gonna go, oh, the textures look shitty. As long as it hits that number, it's uncompromised. That's what they're gonna say.
You don't think Sony is gonna be able to pull it off with one of their exclusives?
They already said it. Well, look, well, I don't know if it's gonna do 4K 60, but I don't know. I hope so.
This is Sony we're talking about. They've already done schooled everybody in development at least once or twice.
It's gonna be like, it might be a little bit. I think the highest we're gonna see for like a AAA is a little bit maybe higher than 1440p.
Right.
Yeah, because I did the multiplications where they were saying some games were gonna be like 2 times the pixel ratio of 1080p, and if you multiply that, that's over 4,000. While what's it called? I mean, like 5,000. While 1440 like stops at like almost 5 million.
Well, they said it's gonna comfortably hover a little bit over 1440p already. Digital Foundry.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have 4K textures in there, like what BG was saying in that last video.
Right.
So that already is gonna change the game right now. Yo, I'm not gonna be sitting there for a whole year and a half twiddling my thumbs and not have the best console.
They're launching with 4K.
What are you talking about? People are gonna wait a year for a Blu-ray, dog. That's what I heard. People are gonna wait a year for that Blu-ray like they do with the PS3. Oh wait, they didn't.
That's another thing. Go ahead.
No, this is just my thing. Why when Microsoft say, oh, it's up to developers to allocate the power how they want to, everybody agrees with it, oh yeah, that's cool, but when PlayStation say it's a fucking problem. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where does double standard coming from all of a sudden?
And there's already a list.
You know what it is? It's Xbox fans talking out. I can't find any real hardcore PlayStation fans that's just gonna go out buy it day one saying anything about that. It's like this generation. PlayStation fanboys are mad quiet. They don't care. They got the games.
That is factual. Very factual.
Yeah, I want to just do your intros real quick. Dark Cloud.
What's up, people's DC193? Thank you again for having me here. It's always fun.
Jack.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Moo, man, the guru at Giddy Up. But you can also call me your prony commissioner.
Heartache.
Yo, what's good, people? It's the Truth, aka the 4K TV ambassador. Yeah, go check out my channel, man. A lot of information up on there. Yeah, go check it out.
Jimmy.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy J Mega Games, aka Jimmy B Game, and I'm in here. Thanks for having me.
Yo, so a lot of y'all haven't checked out the new channel yet. Go. The link is in the description for that. I heard that joint is Fuego, word in the streets. That's the word in the streets. That channel is Fuego. If you want to see all the content I used to do on this channel,
man said
you go sub to that one. Link is in the description. Don't be lazy. Click it. Check it out. Yo, if there's anybody in the comment section that maybe want to come in here and maybe make a case for the Xbox One. Well, not even make a case. Just like if you disagree with this PlayStation Pro and you actually think it's garbage or against it, you can come in here and make a case for that.
Yeah, I got one thing to say. Do people still believe that even with HDR and 4K Blu-ray player that the S is more powerful than the OG PS4 right now?
Who the fuck think that?
That's what I'm saying.
I believe
bringing that up.
I believe they do. They do think that when they say that the fucking Pro is the same as the S, or the S can do everything the Pro can do. So I guess they do believe that.
I'm just saying.
All day.
No, people are not saying that. They're saying that about Pro, but they're like still leaving the PlayStation 4 behind. Like I think some dude had a video saying that PlayStation Slim and Pro is obsolete to S and and Scorpio. But PS4 OG is still.
People are crazy.
Even if you click that stupid display button and it shows 4K, the game still looks better on PS4.
Smooth coming a little bit later. He on his way. Yeah, I mean, these arguments have just been crazy. People have been, and you gotta understand, a lot of people are confused and don't know what they're talking about when it comes to HDR and 4K. There's a lot of people that don't know what they're talking about.
Is it all right if I say something about somebody? Can I say their name?
Get on my head.
Yo, Ghost Robo, you are a fucking idiot. This nigga says that he said that the PlayStation 4 4.2 is basically Scorpio is gonna be half the power of that. Yo, my man, have you done math before? 6.4.2, that's not half, son. What's half of 6? I hope you heard that.
Oh shit.
Hold on, what did Ghost Robo say? I don't
He
watch
said
this
that
guy.
this idiot said that Project Scorpio is going to be it's half of the teraflops of what Pro is right now.
So he's saying Pro is going to be more powerful?
No.
You
Scorpio
saying
is
it's
going
half
to
as stronger?
Pro's going to be. I mean, Scorpio is going to be half more powerful in teraflops over the Pro. But that's not half. That's 1.8.
Man, you know people didn't graduate high school, bro. I don't even know why you're arguing with these dudes.
Yo,
I mean,
but people already think.
But people already think that 6 teraflops is going to do something that 11 teraflops can't. So you already know they failed math.
Well, you know they saying it's 8 teraflops now. That's why I keep
It
hearing.
don't even fucking matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter if it's 8 or whatever, however many teraflops it is.
I hope it do go up to 8 teraflops so these motherfuckers can see that $1,000 price tag.
Oh,
that shit gonna be like
crazy.
That shit gonna be like that Elite controller. Ain't nobody gonna have it.
That motherfucker, man, I cannot wait to
my 1080 is damn near 9 teraflops, and they can't do 4K 60 uncompromised. So,
well, the Elite controller actually got re-released, and it's now $200.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. They
raised the price
now.
Well, no, the gears.
They changed the skin.
They raised the gears on it.
Yeah, they changed the skin on them.
Oh wow. Well.
And of course, the one that don't got the skin, you can't find it.
I did not say the 1080 can't play 4K. I said the 1080 cannot do 4K 60 uncompromised. That's what I said. I could play a lot of games at 4K max settings and 60, but uncompromised, no. There's some games that ain't going. It can't handle, like Tomb Raider, fucking GTA 5. Now, I could turn down settings and all that shit, but we talking about uncompromised, where that'll be compromising if I'm turning down settings. That's what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, that's why the console dudes ain't gonna get that.
When we say uncompromised, we talking about uncompromised. We already know the fucking definition, period.
Mm-hmm. So that's slim. I mean... So overall, what y'all think about the Slim first? Let's just
seen that new deal for the Slim?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
$50 headphones and a game for $299.
Them headphones cost $160.
$159.
Yeah.
I don't really think much about the Slim.
How much?
$299 for all of that.
Wow.
Yeah, you get the headset for free.
Wow. I don't think much about the Slim. It's just the Slim. I mean, I really don't care about it. It's obsolete to me because it's all about that Pro.
I mean, it's the new standard PS4. I mean,
it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell like crazy.
Joyce is cheap. Both of them is cheap technically. So yeah, they both gonna
saying
sell.
PS4 Slim is DOA. Do y'all realize how many casual gamers hold up this console race right now?
And it's coming out for Christmas.
No, a lot of people don't care about frame rate. Like casual gamers would buy that, bro.
Yeah, and it's coming out for Christmas. And it's
people keep forgetting that we are the minority. I don't understand why they don't understand this. Casuals run the industry, dog. Casuals run the fucking industry.
Yeah, that's
not us.
And the Slim is the one gonna get all the bundles and shit too, like Call of Duty, Madden, all that shit. That's gonna be on them Slims, bro.
There's a $300. What is it, Dark Cloud? $300 Slim that comes with the headset and Uncharted.
$4.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And they forgetting the Slim is gonna have that HDR update.
Yep.
Well, all of them are. That's another thing too.
Yeah,
you got these
so it's
idiots
over.
saying that the HDR that's coming to these OG PS4s right now, it's not going to be true HDR.
What?
That's what they saying, man. It's not going to be true HDR. It's going to be like a cut down version of HDR.
It's still HDR though.
Well, you know, when Sony do something, it ain't right. It ain't never right. But if somebody else was to do it, you know,
they just don't want to. They just don't want to understand that they bought a smaller Xbox One S for a Blu-ray player, because I'm pretty sure the power of the original Xbox could do HDR.
Well, here's the thing: the Pro is going to be a better console, so of course the HDR is going to look better.
Yeah.
Well, visual fidelity wise, plus all that.
Yeah, it's going to look better just because it's a stronger console. 1080p HDR ain't gonna look the same as 4K HDR.
Yeah, but according to Colin Moriarty, if my original PlayStation 4 has HDR, I don't need the Pro.
People are stupid.
When these HDR monitors coming though, that's what I need to know, man. Real talk.
Listen, HDR is premium, so it's on premium product, which is a 4K TV, not no little ass tiny monitor with thick ass bezels.
I think Asus is gonna drop the 4 HDR monitor.
Y'all wait on that.
I thought AMD
Wait
was
on that.
I like
Nigga,
the big bezel.
Nigga, I already have all I have are HDR TVs in my house.
Wait on that.
Yeah, we'll wait on that monitor, sir. So, yeah, man, it's just been a lot of
fuckery, a lot of media buys going on this week.
So there's already some decent support for it. So here's the list of games.
Hold on, you need to pull. You know what you need to pull up? Pull up the Forbes article.
That nigga right there.
6 reasons why the 1S is better than the Pro.
Oh
Or
god.
5 reasons, something like that. Did you see that, BG?
No, I'm gonna check it out in a second.
Sounds like an idiot.
I had about 10 motherfuckers send it to me. I'm surprised they ain't send it
That
to you.
nigga right there, basically saying that it's not justifiable to get that because you don't have a 4K Blu-ray player. It doesn't seem enticing.
So these are the games that are getting PS4 Pro patches. So it shows a decent amount of support for games that are coming a short time from now.
And that's all I need. All I need is Battlefield 1. But let me see what else on that list. Scroll down, Battlefield 1.
Pretty much, you know all the
Days
PlayStation exclusives are gonna get it, and they already look.
Why 2K ain't on that list?
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
HDR
gonna be
2K.
How much really?
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
game.
yeah, Xbox in HDR 2K. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
they're gonna.
why,
I'm sure 2K17 gonna be on that list.
But this is
Last
not
of Us.
technically for the HDR because all games are getting that support. This is for like the Pro
Oh,
patches,
okay,
which
okay,
is
okay.
different.
That's what you're saying. Yeah,
The Pro patch is different than the HDR.
I mean, most of them games I'm getting on PC, so I don't really care for the Pro. I just need Battlefield 1 to be on point.
They're getting the actual visual enhancements.
Okay.
Yeah, the visual enhancements. So
Yeah. Basically, I think the HDR for the OG PlayStation is going to be like what I got on my TV right now, which is HDR plus. I can turn any non-HDR content into HDR content. Yep. It works really well. I tested it out last night.
yeah, because Neil Druckmann tweeted out he was looking at Last of Us Remastered with HDR and the Pro patch. He said it looks godlike.
So is this going to be Last of Us remastered again?
Pretty much.
I mean,
This is Last of Us
are they gonna-
Remastered HDR version.
no, they're not
Super
re-releasing.
edition.
They're not gonna re-release it to buy. It's if you already got it, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
it's just an update.
I want to know why the fuck everybody keep trying to get me to debate them. Y'all know what I do when I debate. I destroy. So I don't know why y'all want to debate me, man. You're not going to win. You're going to lose every
You
time.
might as well let them come in right now. What's up?
Yo, Hard A, man. What happened with Buddy? It's like
these non-nameless motherfuckers.
You changed, Hard A. You changed.
All right, real talk. Who want to come in here and like make a case? Who? Like real talk. Is there anybody?
Hey, be serious though, man. Don't be on no
No,
bullshit.
these niggas, do they even got YouTube channels? Like
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want
They don't
nobody
even
coming
have
in here
YouTube
just
channels,
trying to get all autographs and try to be in the room.
yeah, that's all they want to do. Fuck out of here. They
I
don't even
want
got
real
YouTube
people
channels.
who actually think who actually disagree with this pro movement.
Yo, Sid Phillips, you do realize that Sony has a track record of putting in a HDMI that says it's 1.4 and then
send
doing
me a
update
message
that
on
changes
Twitter.
that.
Send me a message on Twitter if you really actually want to get in here and make a case, because then I'll send you the link.
You should make sure them motherfuckers got a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Most of
be
them
serious
don't.
though,
Most
bro.
of the people were saying it don't. But hit me up on Twitter because I'll send the link through the DMs. Pause.
Yeah, come in here and tell us how 6 teraflops going to do what 11 can't. They're saying debate one stop. What one stop say?
Huh?
I don't lose debates. I don't know. I don't even debate though. Like that's not even my thing. But I don't lose those. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. I think. Wait a minute.
Well, Hard A, that one dude that came in your call that one day, he was like, "Yo, you changed, son."
Oh yeah, that was just that was a disgruntled fan. You know, he was hurt. He was hurt. You're not the same when I met you. What the fuck? Are we in a relationship, nigga? What you talking about? You changed.
Okay, 6 reasons to buy. Yeah, just hit me up on Twitter if you're serious. I'll be looking out for that. But 6 reasons to buy a Xbox One.
Yeah, pick that up on the screen and shit.
Instead of a PS4 Pro.
He's a contributor, right? So he's not part of Forbes, is he?
I hope not. Not talking like
He's
that.
a contributor, so he's like freelance.
Number 1, Ultra HD Blu-ray.
Man, you can't take that nigga serious. That's the same dude.
So just to be clear, because there's actually some people who think that the Pro doesn't have a Blu-ray player at all. Like, they're
What?
confused. They think that the no Ultra HD Blu-ray means there's no Blu-ray player at all. There's a Blu-ray player, just not Ultra HD.
Right.
So
It's not the same as the Slim.
yo, let me make something clear. In my opinion, does this make the Xbox One a better entertainment system? Sure. Does it make it a better gaming console? No.
Fuck no.
Yo, real shit. Real shit. If you have a Marantz or if you're trying to do any type of like real surround sound and you truly care about 4K, nobody is buying no 1S. It don't support DTS. It don't support bit streaming. It don't support Atmos. Like, and on top of that, it's slow. It does no uncompression, no color enhancements for the 4K Blu-rays. So like, it's a mediocre 4K Blu-ray player. If you care, you go and buy the Samsung.
Let me say something real fast to everybody so they can know, because I want to say this here. A lot of people don't know that Sony is one of the owners of the technology Blu-ray. So obviously they took it out for the price cut.
Trust me. I could leak something, but you'll see why.
Don't get fired, bro.
But think about it. When has Sony ever released a Blu-ray or any type of player that's undercut?
Exactly.
Never.
And just to be clear.
And think about it. Panasonic's coming out with a 4K Blu-ray player. That shit's $8.99, son.
Damn.
And just to be clear, having more is always better. We're not saying that it's completely fine, like that they don't have a Blu-ray, the Ultra HD Blu-ray. If we had a choice, we would probably choose it, and that would obviously mean a higher price. We're not saying it doesn't matter at all. We're saying it's not a difference maker for something which is a console, which is all about gaming. It's not a deal breaker. I'm not going to go into the store and see two consoles and the differentiator is going to be the Blu-ray player. At least not for me and for most people, even for casuals.
But that's the same thing I was saying in my last video, that you and Heartache and Bond basically now saying these dudes coming at the Blu-ray player only basically states that they're really not gamers. Because if you were a gamer, you wouldn't give two shits about that. Why is that your argument?
Most of these Xbox dudes are not gamers, though. That's just
they're not. He's done expose half of them of not getting trophies and accidentally get.
It's been proven that Blu-ray players are not a big decision maker, because that it would have helped the PS3. It never helped the PS3.
Listen, to be honest with you, man, if you're going out here and you're spending all this money on a 4K HDR TV, the 1S is not the Ultra Blu-ray player you want, because it's not as good as the Samsung standalone Blu-ray player. You would want to get that if you want to take full advantage. Now, in the Xbox One S Blu-ray player, it'll do until you can get that. You know what I mean? It's convenient to have, but it's not as amazing as people think. It's not equal to the standalone Ultra Blu-ray player.
It's not a premium Ultra Blu-ray player.
That's just what it is, man. But it's cool to have. It's good to have, but it ain't. I'm not deciding if I want the 1S or the Pro. The Blu-ray player not going to be the deciding factor.
Games is always going to be the deciding factor, because the PS3 didn't start selling like that until better games came.
And the Xbox One S is a fucking Xbox One. Don't forget that. It's still an Xbox One. Like, ain't nothing changed about that. It's still an Xbox One.
Not to mention, I don't think like the PlayStation wasn't really selling the PS3 as like a 4K Blu-ray player at the time. If you follow history of every PlayStation, the media that they chose was the popular media that supported the size of the games they needed.
What's number 2 on that list?
Number 2 is the Xbox One is cheaper. Xbox One S is cheaper. The only
this is a dumbass list, dog.
The only reason I think that is stupid, because it's in the same price range as the PS4 Pro, which is a premium console, like in terms of its performance. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's priced around the same area, but the Pro is obviously stronger.
Isn't the Pro like 2 to 3 times more powerful than the Xbox One S?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's and that's only $100 more.
That's my point. Like, so how is he making the case that it's cheaper? It's the same price as the Xbox One S 2 terabyte.
Oh, because he's adding it up. He's saying if you buy a Pro and an Ultra Blu-ray, that will be $699.
This nigga right here. That's how you know he's terrible.
But he's
comparing that fucking shitty Blu-ray player to a true Blu-ray player.
How are you assuming every person that wants to get a PS4 Pro even wants an Ultra HD Blu-ray?
That's true too, because just a month ago, motherfuckers ain't even buy a motherfucking disc. but now all of a sudden it's popular again.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
good.
play anywhere. Remember that.
I always buy fucking Blu-rays. So good. I hope y'all do continue to buy them so they can continue to be supported. I don't want to see physical media go away because it's better. Period.
Just a few months ago.
Just in case anybody's saying that we're trying to like push streaming, there's no way ever that streaming is ever going to be better than physical media. Ever. That's just so compressed.
And from X, I never even heard the word 4K Blu-ray uttered by Xbox dudes a few months ago. Never heard the word.
Of course.
No, now we crying. That's what I'm talking about. We can't even have like logical discussions about this unless we got to be crying. What we talking is like real factual shit. You know what I'm saying? First of all, physical media has been declining in the last few years because of fucking streaming. Everybody's going to streaming. I worry about that because I actually buy physical media because I'm a movie buff. I want to have the best quality and the best sound. So I want physical media. So I hope y'all motherfuckers do run out and buy all these ultra Blu-ray players and movies. I hope so. But statistics show y'all haven't been buying shit when it comes to physical media. So don't try to act like it means something now.
I actually got the article right here. So in 2014, physical media dropped 11%. Then 2015, 18%. Then digital media rose 18%. It just should keep declining like huge numbers every year.
It's funny. I want like all the people who are saying that this is a huge deal. I want them to post their Blu-ray collection. Post your 4K Blu-ray collection. If this
Good one.
Now they're not gonna do that. They won't show their trophies. So why would they do that?
Show me all your 4K Blu-ray discs. I want to.
It's cool that the one that's got a ultra Blu-ray player, but it's not on the same level as the Pro. Y'all are just being ridiculous now. Like really.
I saw that last week.
Once them kiosks come out and you can go on GameStop and see the Pro on display, and you can go on Best Buy and see the Pro on display, I bet all you motherfuckers change your tune in, and you won't be like, "Well, this is just like the 1S." The fuck out of here! It's not. It's not. Stop it.
Nah, you know, people, they're like these media sites aren't really like specifying the power of the system. The people that have 1Ss keep hearing that word 4K upscale that the 1S does. They have no idea. They've never seen it. Most of these niggas don't even have a 4K TV. Because if any of them had the balls to go on PlayStation on YouTube and look up that Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay, yo, I was blown away. My wife was like, damn, that shit like it's real life.
Okay. Number 3, the Xbox One S is bundled with 5 games. That's a good point. I would give that a good point.
Yeah, damn.
That's a good point.
5 games. Shit.
Oh, wait till the holiday. Wait till the holiday. That shit gonna be bundled with 20 games.
Yeah, damn.
Listen, that's a legit point. Like, it comes with a lot of free games. Microsoft is giving a console away practically. That's a good point. I'm gonna let him. We gonna let him fly with that one. That's not a bad point. It's a better. You get more games, better bang for your buck.
Oh, that fucking mod shit.
The
All right.
Xbox One S will have mod support for games.
As soon as he got that news, he wrote this article fast as fuck.
I heard some rumors about that mod.
You know he an Xbox fanboy.
The only reason I disagree with this is because what percentage of people are like, what percentage of the audience is like Skyrim or Fallout fans? Like, you're assuming everybody that buys an Xbox One S is like gonna. It's good. Like it's still a point, but it's like that's a small audience you're talking about.
Sony need to explain why they ain't gonna allow modding. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit, but that's not a game. That's not a game breaker.
I mean, if you're a big Skyrim and Fallout fan, it might be.
Yeah, it fucks those guys.
I heard. Well, I can't confirm this, but I heard it was because they wanted them. Sony wanted Bethesda to quality test the shit or something like that. And they said they didn't want to do it. So.
Right. That's
what I'm hearing.
Well, Sony need to come out and say that.
Somebody also said that Sony may have hinted that it may hinder VR gameplay.
How?
Nah, Sean.
I guess by adding so much shit to it. What was it? TCM Gamers.
But is Skyrim and Fallout 4 getting VR?
I think Fallout's VR. I don't know about Skyrim.
I think Fallout might be getting VR. I don't know about Skyrim. I don't know about that.
It should have it, and Sony should explain exactly why.
But for people who do care about this, I would say that is a reason to get an Xbox One S, because if you're really a huge Skyrim and Fallout fan, absolutely, modding is important to you. You need an Xbox One S or a PC for that.
I mean, if you really want to mod Skyrim and Fallout, you should get a PC, because that limited supporting mods on consoles ain't nowhere near PC, to be honest with you. But you know, whatever. But it should still be on there, though, no doubt.
Number 5, backwards compatibility. Now, I got into a huge Blandrew's in the audience, and I got into like, you know, this back and forth with him about backwards compatibility, because I don't give a fuck about backwards compatibility. I don't care about going back to Super Nintendo games to play the original version of it. The only way I care about playing an old game is if I get a new version of it on a current console. I personally see no reason for me to go back and cut on a PS2 and see that startup screen. That makes no sense to me.
Yo,
in 2016.
I got one to debunk that. Most of these niggas don't even finish their games. I heard the game. No, not just Xbox. I'm talking about gamers themselves. Everybody. I think the statistics said that most gamers don't even get 6 hours into the game and then they never play it again. So who the fuck is going back to replay an old game?
You gotta think about it though. Like, if you really have the need to go back and play on old consoles, that means there's a problem with your current product. If you have to go back a lot, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Would it be nice? Would it be nice if they had it? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker. It's like
more is always better. An option is always better. But if you buy a new product, which is supposed to kind of replace the old, but you find yourself constantly needing to go back to the old, that means that current product is not servicing all your needs. It's not satisfying all your needs. So that's a fucking problem.
I mean, I used the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, but it wasn't. It was because the game was free. But also, it wasn't I don't really care about it, but I'll use it.
I understand how people are saying it's a deal breaker for a new product that is meant to play new games can't play old games.
No, I think
how is it a deal breaker that a new product can't play old games?
That makes no sense. Hold on. I think Dr. Doom want to join the chat. I think he want to come in here and say something.
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all know.
I just want to say something real fast. Though,
okay,
you got to tweet me.
Listen, I just want to say one thing. Y'all gonna get mad, but I gotta say it because it's the truth. You know, everything you are saying is pretty much justifying that the Xbox One S is definitely competing with the Pro, right? The features are the features. The Xbox One S has good features that the Pro.
They got some good features to do.
So you can't take that away from it.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
Let's break it down because I'm listening.
Are you a gamer? Are you playing for high fidelity? Are you competitive?
See, here's the thing though.
You don't care about none of that.
Here's the thing though. It doesn't matter. The features are the features. If it's what I want and it's what I get. If it's what I want and it's what I get.
Yeah, depending on what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is what Xbox people want.
I guess so.
That's what y'all
and
PlayStation
have it. And PlayStation don't have it. So
listen. Okay, y'all listen.
I'm listening to y'all talk. Xbox got them, dog. They got them.
Xbox been had backwards compatibility, and it hasn't helped.
They got them with backwards compatibility, and they got them with the Blu-ray, the Ultra Blu-ray. They got them.
The features, yes.
They got them.
Comes to being an entertainment device, I give it to the Xbox. There's like no argument.
Got them.
Entertainment, multimedia, Xbox got it. For me, I don't care about yo, son. I swear to God on everything I love. I've never even used past Netflix on my PS4. I don't know no other apps on that.
No, I haven't either.
I don't know no other apps.
But the features are there, and the PlayStation don't got them.
That's what I'm saying.
The Xbox community gotta let that shine.
What the fuck do features mean if you ain't gonna use them?
Get an Xbox One. If you care about gaming,
you're getting a value.
If you're not gonna use them, what does the fucking features mean?
It's a value. It's something that PlayStation don't have.
You do realize why Sony's
going to use them though? Like, what does it really mean?
It means that it gives us a sign of pride. We have something that PlayStation doesn't.
Sign of pride?
Yeah, we have Ultra Blu-ray. Yo,
hold on. You sitting here saying even if you're not going to use the feature, it gives you a sign of pride?
Yeah, we have backwards compatibility. Sony wants you to pay more money for that.
Hey, man, this corporate cocksucker, man, this shit is crazy.
You know the gap between physical 4K Blu-ray movies versus streamed is like 80%, right?
We're not talking about that. We don't want to hear about those facts.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Talk about this man just said we have pride.
Yeah, Xbox Pride. We have features that Sony don't have.
Oh my God. I don't never want to use that feature, but we got it, and it's prideful to us.
I mean,
whenever I feel like using it, I'll pull up to my Xbox.
Yo, let me make it clear.
Yo, if I do care about old school games, I still got my OG PS3.
Yo, I
still got my physical games.
Listen, I told y'all that these Xbox dudes are mentally disturbed, man. They think that they are one with a piece of plastic.
Every feature that Xbox One has, like this EA Access, this new emulator that it got, this backwards compatibility, all of them things are one-ups on the PS4. Like, clearly, nobody's debating that. These are one-ups.
There you go.
This is a benefit over if you care about it. That's the thing.
If you care, and
it's
all
value.
And millions of people don't, but millions of people don't care.
Free backwards compatibility, a value. Ultra Blu-ray, a value. All of those is W's. Look at all those W's.
Those are W's if people care.
But PlayStation's got the games. That's the biggest W right there.
The PS3 had way more features initially than the Xbox 360. That shit ain't helping.
Yeah, but that's due to the architecture, so that's a different argument.
Way more than the architecture. I mean, it was several.
What are you talking about? It had a whole lot more.
That shit had so many features and shit you could do.
No, I'm not saying it
out eventually because they realized this shit ain't helping us.
Yeah, this shit ain't doing nothing. It's time to take it out.
Yeah, well, now Xbox got all the features.
Okay, now you got pride in Xbox.
They do.
Corporate faggot. We got pride.
Yo, Smooth, where you at, dog? Where you at, Smooth?
Man, you scared, man? You by yourself?
Go find a woman that has some pride in her, nigga. You talking about we got pride in our fucking piece of plastic.
Yo, but look at all these features, man. When I pull up to my Xbox, I could do whatever I want. I don't gotta go, damn, I can't watch an Ultra Blu-ray on this joint, man.
What are you talking about? I could watch it anyways.
Nah, you can't watch Ultra Blu-ray on your PS4 Pro.
Yes, I can, streaming-wise.
Nah, we're not talking about that. Hardy just made the point that physical is better quality.
Okay.
He just made that point.
Look, first off, you got a mediocre 4K Blu-ray player, so streaming is just
here we go. Now it's mediocre.
It is mediocre. I have a DTS surround sound system.
It's Ultra Blu-ray, sir.
I'm not going to get the benefits out of a 1S.
It's an Ultra Blu-ray, sir. I can pull up and watch Ultra Blu-ray.
It's a mediocre Blu-ray player, but it's there.
It's there, exactly. That's what matters. See what I'm saying? Thank you.
So you saying that because you have that, I can't watch a certain 4K movie?
No. I'm saying that you can't watch it how I'm watching it.
That's not a deal breaker.
Do you have a 4K TV?
Yeah.
Does it support HDR?
Yeah.
Which one model?
I got a KS8500.
All right. How many of your friends or the Xbox dudes out there actually have that?
Some of them do, most of them don't.
Okay.
Yo, these right now, like
Hold on, what was the last number on that joint on that article?
There's a mounting list of features that the Xbox One is has that the PlayStation 4 doesn't, but that's all of that stuff is secondary. Like I give it complete points for it, but all that stuff is secondary to games. That's the only thing why reason. Like PS3,
millions of people don't care.
The 360 had the games. Like that's why it was dominating. The 360 had the games.
Yep, better multiplats, better online,
and that's what PS4 got now. Xbox Live is still better than PSN. That's fact.
Correct.
We can't disagree with that.
Very true. Another feature. Thank you.
I got the cloud.
Even
keeping count, right?
Better than PS Plus right now.
Yeah, y'all got to keep count of all these great features.
I mean, Live has been down more than PSN this year, but I'm gonna sip this tea.
But not. Is PSN up? Because I know the day of the announcement for the PSN.
Nah, that shit it went down a couple of times since the
it went down more than a $2 hole on Friday night, dog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's.
But Xbox Live went down more. But Xbox Live went down more this year than PlayStation.
Xbox Live went down once for 2 entire weeks.
At least there was an excuse for why Live went down. They had to get a hacker terrorist organization. PSN just went down because it felt like it.
Thank you, Mark.
Hacker terrorism? What the fuck you talking about?
The Xbox Live, for it to go down, they had to get some hackers to do it. The PSN just went down just to go down. Nobody hacked that.
That's that Apple shit right there.
Nobody
Apple only goes down because people are
nobody hacked that. It just went down. It just went down. The day of the announcement.
All right. So hold on. You don't think that PSN went down because they're restructuring for HDR and this new OS that's coming out? Upgrade for the PS4. You don't think that's the reason why? What's the reason for Xbox to go down so many times this year?
It got hacked.
Oh, this nigga right here. Is that factual?
That's a fact.
Is that facts?
Yes,
Find me an article that says that.
That's common knowledge, bro. That's common knowledge.
And lastly, the bonus reason is Xbox One exclusives are now Play Anywhere, but I would use that as a point to just get a PC. But I don't see Xbox Play Anywhere as really as a.
That's not a plus. That's not.
I don't think that's a plus for Xbox.
That's a negative towards Xbox One. Like, what the fuck?
Because you could play it on your tablet, which I do.
Who plays games on a tablet?
When you want
to what? When you want to what?
See, when you're outside somewhere and you can't get home.
Outside? Where are you at when you?
Hold on. You gonna pack a tablet and a controller, or you gonna tell me you gonna touch functionalities to play a game?
No. Of course, I have a Bluetooth controller with my tablet.
So you be on a bus and you pull out a tablet?
Nah, I don't ride the bus. I don't ride the bus.
So where the fuck is you at when you want to play games on a fucking tablet?
I'm on a lunch break. I'm waiting on somebody in between something.
What? Yo, the frame rate on that tablet is nowhere close to the console.
How much time are you actually? What are you actually accomplishing by pulling out a fucking tablet with a controller while you're waiting on somebody?
My achievement score, baby. You gotta get my weight up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You're a fucking idiot, dog. You're a fucking clown. Yo, this dude is a fucking clown.
Oh, there we go. I got backup, man. There we go.
You are
best buddy here.
I'd rather talk to Kid Smooth because you are.
I know that, man.
Clown.
Yo, but what I said
shut the fuck up, man. Wow. I'd rather talk to Kid Smooth. You are a clown, man. You are a fucking clown.
I just don't see the ability to play the games somewhere else as a plus to the console itself. But
oh my god.
It is though, because soon as Sony do it, y'all gonna be like, oh, this is a great feature.
No,
come on.
What they doing with the Vita?
Listen, bro.
Y'all know they gonna do that,
bro.
Yo, doesn't PC have PSN now?
I'm a PlayStation fan.
As launched PSN. I mean PlayStation Now.
You can remote play through cell phones already with the PS4. They already got that.
Listen.
First of all, if I'm out, I'm not worried about playing no fucking video games. Like, what the? Oh shit, she'd be out in 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and play some Witcher 3 real quick.
Yeah, there you go. Get my achievements up. You know what I'm saying?
This dumbass said you a clown, man.
I'm a PlayStation fan, but as soon as every PS4 exclusive is on PC, that thing gone. That thing gone.
So funny.
Get the fuck out.
Like I didn't let go of my Xbox One until it was clear that everything was going to PC. That's the only time I finally let it go.
Oh man.
Sir Smooth.
But see, it was okay to let it go.
Yeah. You guys can hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, what's up?
Your little white collar shirt. I see you, sir.
It's actually pink, but.
Oh, okay. The lighting. Okay.
Yeah.
Your camera need HDR, bro.
All right. So, Sir Smooth, what you've been making a lot of cases on Twitter. What are your overall thoughts of the Pro?
I don't see the big deal about it. I think I said I don't know what the big deal is.
Why?
Why?
All right. Better yet, why did you get a PC?
Why did I get a PC? Well, why I get it? Well, my PC's stronger than the freaking Pro. So
hold on. Let me say that. Hold on. Let me ask him this real quick.
Yeah.
What is? You don't see the big deal with the Pro, right? So what's going to really be the big deal with the Scorpio?
Honestly, I'm curious to see if it's going to do the 4K 60 uncompromised for a console. So that's what's
not going to happen.
So
yeah, we already know that's not going to happen. You keep wishing for the star now.
I'll put money on that and put me live that it's not going to happen.
I think if you're not impressed with the Pro, why would you be impressed with the Scorpio? That's all I want to know.
Here's the thing. Let me say this before I even get started into this. I've seen so much defense and yes, and so much defense for the PlayStation Pro. Like, to the point, it's not even like I don't think it's a bad machine or anything like that. But I was like, I've never seen so many people come to defense, which includes you, BG. This includes you. I was like, yo, this man got so much.
Because the issues that people are bringing up with it don't make sense. That's what I have a problem with. If you're gonna have a complaint, make it a legit complaint.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like the PlayStation 4 not having mod support, that is a legit complaint. Like EA Access not being on PlayStation 4, that's a legit complaint. Like I can't see the legit points people are making about the PS4.
Saying shit like it's the One S does is pretty much exactly what that does, or saying that it's not that much powerful than a regular PS4, that's complete bullshit. It's bullshit.
PSN being inferior, that's a legit point. This PS Pro bullshit people are talking, nothing legit.
All right, so we got 3 legit points.
All right,
there's more than that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving examples of those are legitimate, concerns.
I just feel like everybody's losing their mind early. There's going to be, at launch, like 8 to 10 old games that gets the little pro fix, and then there's 10 future games that gets the pro fix. What happens to all the other games?
You don't think Microsoft's going to do the same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Hold on, what is he saying? What's going to happen?
There's actually like 20 games.
There's only like
a total. I said 8 current games and 10 future games.
No, it's like 20 future games. Like there's a list.
But every game moving forward is going to be getting it, though. What are you saying?
It's not every game.
No, it's not every. It's only literally like 10 to 12.
Every game's getting the HDR is going to be across, because that's coming to PS4. But it depends.
No, but hold on, you telling me every game
gotta have a promo?
Hold on, you telling me you telling me moving forward, whatever's developed is not going to be developed with Pro in mind?
I'm not saying that's not going to happen, but I'm not saying it is.
That's what you mean. It's not.
I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this. Hold on. You're telling me that when the Pro comes out, they're still going to be developing games as if just the PS4 is out?
Yeah, I can guarantee you there's going to be games dropping in February and shit that does not have that doesn't take advantage of Pro. Yeah, it will be up.
That's games that are pretty much done now. I'm talking about games being developed moving forward.
Moving forward, we'll see. But the thing is, I just don't understand why is this thing so believable?
What do you mean believable? Yo, you have a 4K TV or 4K monitor? Did you go watch Horizon Zero Dawn?
What is it exactly you don't believe that they're going to be able to make better versions of these games?
I'm not dismissing that they're able to do that.
Did you see that gameplay in 4K?
I've seen the gameplay in 4K.
Can your system right now do that?
Can my Xbox?
Yes.
It can upscale to 4K.
Actually, he hold on. He don't have a 4K. Hold on, you got a 4K monitor, Smooth?
No, I don't have a 4K monitor.
TV.
Fraud.
Get him 4K.
Huh?
Or you don't have a 4K TV.
No, I don't.
So you haven't seen anything.
No more. I don't have any more in 4K.
No, you haven't seen anything in 4K.
Your console can't do that.
I'm just waiting.
Neither can yours.
A legit complaint about the Pro.
My PC can't do that, buddy.
You said my console can't do that, but neither can your console.
Hold on,
my console comes out in 2 months.
Smooth haven't seen anything in 4K. Let's just clear that up.
I've seen plenty of things in 4K. I just haven't seen anything in 4K.
No, you ain't seen nothing with this Pro and all. Yeah, and of course now your eyes then got back accustomed to that goddamn Xbox. So what I'm saying is you haven't even seen what this shit actually look like.
All right, I'm under the skeptics, just like you guys say we can't believe everything Microsoft says. Sony showed me gorgeous looking fucking gameplay for games before that I still don't see today, but I'm supposed to believe that this is going to be every game.
We have some.
Wait, what Sony game has ever done that?
Based on the things they told us. Jonathan Blow came out and talked about the technical enhancements that he's going to be able to do with the Witness based on the PlayStation Pro, 1440p.
And then Guerrilla Games came out and said it's not that big of a difference.
No, they did not.
What the fuck?
What did you watch?
They said
I watched the show. Look up Guerrilla Games.
No, they said the gameplay experience ain't that big of a difference, not the visual aspect.
The visual aspects. All right, so okay.
It's
Sure,
still gonna be, it's still gonna be pretty much the same game. We already know that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Smooth, you got to understand the reason we don't believe the Xbox Scorpio claims is because our PCs can't even do it. The PlayStation Pro claims are something that is easily attainable. This is not something like magical fairies and unicorns and wishing upon Dragon Balls.
Like the Scorpio.
You expect me niggas who can't, they still haven't figured out how to change the name on PSN to come up and show me that everything that's from now is going to be fine and true.
That's a back end. That's a back end problem with how they designed the network.
Yeah, they can't do the name change because the way they designed the network.
This has nothing to do with game development.
Getting 14 higher resolutions and frame rates, that's just hardware change. That's all that is.
Sony always been good at hardware. Like, what are you talking about, kid?
So yeah, they might suck at how they designed the network. Their network always been shit. But what they're claiming they can do now is nothing that we haven't seen actually done before. We haven't seen nothing do 4K 60 uncompromised. Nothing. We haven't seen nothing do that.
Not a single GPU anyway.
All right, so why y'all excited about the PlayStation Pro again? That's about me. I mean,
I'm excited for the Scorpio too if they deliver on their promise. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm excited for it because of frame rates and resolutions.
Frame rates and resolution. Bridget, we had this conversation before.
All the extra shit improved as well too, though, like the streaming and the sharing.
Yeah. 4K resolution and visuals. That's what I'm excited for, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
And I got a 4K TV, so I reap the benefits.
That's all I want.
Sir, that I gave the link because you wanted to make a case. Would you like to speak?
Is that the man walking in the hallway?
Yeah. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Y'all hear me?
Yourself, sir.
Yeah, man. I ain't trying to make a case for the PlayStation over the Xbox or vice versa. What I heard was BG was going down the list, basically saying, okay, these are the reasons that you should buy Xbox versus a PlayStation. And y'all saying games. You know, the old boy with the gun and his little Abby, he's saying, yeah, I can play games and blah blah blah. But when he say you can do backwards compatibility, which is more games on your system, then it's like, nah, that's just a feature. That's just a feature that you got. It's not really games. Who cares about that? I'm like, nigga, it's games.
In the garage.
I am in the garage, basically. But
keep it down. I want to get you loud in the main house.
Yeah.
Listen, options are good.
Hey, I got the babies upstairs.
But what I'm saying is, when I buy a new product, I don't want to play the old product with it. That's all I'm saying.
Right, for sure.
That's all I'm saying. It's great, like, you know, for all of y'all who want to play old ass games on, you know, brand new consoles that you spend mad money on. Sure. I mean, I'm
just saying, like, that's more games that you can play than versus a PlayStation.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
I mean, EA Access, that's more games. That's more games to play.
And improved performance.
Hold on. Let me clear this up right now. You think Xbox backwards compatibility has more games than PlayStation now?
I'm saying that backwards compatibility versus the games that I have, I can still play. I ain't got to pay for the games over again,
but people are actually going out to rebuy these games.
Better performance.
Backwards compatibility.
Wait a minute.
I don't have, like, you can have whatever games you had on your PlayStation 2. You got to go buy them again. I mean, that's cool.
Backwards compatibility is not cheaper if you don't have the games on.
Oh my god, nigga, you know how subjective that shit is.
Listen. If you don't have the games, then you got to go buy each and every game.
But if you do have the games, it's more games.
But if you don't have the games, you got to buy each individual game. With
That's
PlayStation now, that's a
true.
Ah, nigga, no.
Yeah, that's a reach. That's a reach.
What about niggas that actually have the game?
That's why y'all niggas retarded. This is why y'all fucking retarded.
That's the reach.
Niggas don't pay attention. If you don't have the games, you have to buy them individually. But PlayStation now, you pay one flat rate. How is that a
game is never yours.
All right, this is where I kill that argument.
Over time,
this is where I kill that argument now.
What the fuck?
And the game is never yours.
how can you make an argument for people who don't have the games? All right, if you don't have the game, it's going to be expensive if you rebuy them. Okay, cool. But what about if you already have those games on PlayStation 3 and then now you want to play them on your PlayStation 4? It becomes way more expensive to do that because you already have the titles and you can't use them.
Listen.
And here's the other thing.
How many people actually still have those games?
It's only the games that are on the Xbox One backwards compatibility list. So you might have a game that you still can't play anyway.
Just gotta wait for the update.
They update that shit weekly.
I mean, PlayStation Now is garbage any goddamn way, so I don't really care about it. Just like I don't care for backwards compatibility.
And backwards compatibility gives you
I don't really care to play old games. The only games I played on backwards compatibility was games that they gave me free.
And here's my thing, like the same reason I won't use backwards compatibility is the same reason I won't play PlayStation Now, because I don't want to play.
You can't compare the two.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. Even though Xbox One S slightly, I guess, increases the visuals and the frame rates, it's still the old version of the game.
And
PlayStation Now still looks bad. Like, and the latency, it's the same reason I won't use either. They're both garbage to me.
Exactly.
They're both trash.
It's nice that y'all got this. Backwards compatibility is nice, but I don't care about that shit. Like, I really don't. And I don't care about PlayStation Now. That shit is garbage too. So I don't care about none of
Xbox is better than PSN Now. That's all we say.
What?
They both got
really say that. You can't say that.
Yeah.
All right. Pause.
Let's break it down.
How you gonna say that?
Let's break it down.
Hold on, I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now.
Let me hear it.
How do you say that to a person that owns a Vita and a PlayStation 3 where I still get more games than you because I have more versatility of other systems? Do you get handheld games?
He just switched.
Do you get handheld games?
He just
switched. Do you get handheld games? Do you get PlayStation 3 games?
That had nothing to do with what I was saying though.
How did you
just started reaching right there?
Vita titles to
because it's a part of the system. It's a part of the system.
Are we even talking about PlayStation Now and backwards compatibility? They whack both of them.
All right,
but one is better than the other.
If you had to choose one, PlayStation Now or backwards compatibility, everybody.
Neither.
Backwards compatibility.
Because you own the game with backwards compatibility.
I don't want to play old games. All the games I wanted to play, I played.
Nigga, are you still playing Battlefield 4?
If I didn't, do I have to buy anything for that? I got a PC that's always backwards compatible.
Now we see that's a reach, man. We talking about consoles right here.
If I had to choose, I would choose.
Hold on, and the next Battlefield isn't even out yet. So what are you talking about?
If I had to choose, I would choose backwards compatibility, not because of the list of games. That shit don't matter to me. It's because backwards compatibility still looks slightly better than PlayStation Now. That shit look like VHS.
Thank you, because it's a streaming service. It's improved performance. So thank you. That was my point.
People always bringing up, oh, you don't want the access to all those games. No, I really don't. I don't give a fuck about thousands of old games. I don't. I care about visual quality. Period. So I'm going to choose whatever gives better visual quality. So it's backwards compatibility.
So that's Xbox again for the win.
Garbage.
There we go, clap, baby.
For the record, y'all, Dark Cloud works for Sony, so y'all got to understand why he's
I kind of put that together.
It's nothing hidden. I've been said that.
No, I'm just saying some people don't know, but yeah, he's a Sony employee. At least at least Sony paying this nigga.
Sony pays me.
At least Sony paying this nigga. Smooth and Jimmy ain't getting shit. Nothing. Shout
out to dude that came in here. If there's anybody else that want to stop and make a point,
he didn't even make one though. Like I don't even.
He made a decent argument. If anybody else want to come in, message me on Twitter. Hit me up.
All right, can we move on from backwards compatibility? Who cares?
Xbox One.
Somebody said BG play old PC games and don't you watch old movies? What?
Yeah, but what? And exactly. What did I say? What did I say in my argument? I said I don't want to go back on an old platform or play the original version of that game. That's not what I'm doing. You're not seeing me go back to play Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4 on PS3. No, I will play it on PS4 though.
All right, let me make an argument real fast.
I'm not going back to play it. That's my point.
I hope it ain't backwards compatibility. Nobody.
No. But hold on. One thing I just want to say, y'all forget
for the people in the comment section. I don't work for PlayStation. I work for Sony Entertainment Electronics, not PlayStation.
Same shit.
Niggas is asking me questions about Pro or PlayStation itself. I don't know nothing about that.
All right, cool. Make your point, Jimmy. Faggot.
Why you gotta hate her? Now, all I was gonna say is you gotta remember that feature's something that was intended for the people that missed those games, the younger games. That's all. It's not really for somebody like me or you.
Yo, them
So
casual
for those people, they have that option.
That's buying them consoles is buying Call of Duty, man.
And they want to go play the older ones.
Nobody's doing that, man. It's just us hardcore.
I don't think they would make the feature if nobody wanted it.
I'm saying it's us hardcores.
Yo, I'm not trying to say anything older than 2013 is trash. I just don't want to play nothing. Oh, listen, if I wanted to play a game, if I wanted to play any of them games I missed, I would have played them.
Exactly.
That's us, though. See, we talking about us. We already played those games.
I love Red Dead Redemption, but have I ran out to go buy it so I can play it?
That's one of my favorite games. I'm not gonna go back and play it though.
It's not about us though. We're talking about the younger generation coming into that. It's a good feature to have.
Yo, and you gotta understand, like, there, like, even with games, like, even this is not no like based on no platform. Like, I beat The Last of Us on PS3 once and never beat it again until it came to PlayStation 4. Like, people, it doesn't matter what platform it is. I do this with every game, even with fucking movies. I have a problem going back and watching old movies that I love. I have a hard time watching movies twice. That's just the way I am.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yo, they saying that you can't have a favorite game, but you don't want to play it again. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite. It's one of my. Listen, Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games, but I don't want to play it again right now.
I feel the same way.
Yo, my username is based off of the best game that I've ever played, which was Dark Cloud. I'm never gonna go play that shit again.
Yo, I gotta agree with that. If they remaster Red Dead, I would pay $60 for it.
Hey, you know somebody says it's not a big deal, right?
I would pay fucking $60 for it if they remastered it. I don't want to play the old last gen version.
That's what I'm saying. Now. People don't get it.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I want to play the new version of it. Like,
they remastered it, I'll be there. I wanted to go back to The Last of Us. So are they remastering The Last of Us again, or?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about. Are they going to touch up the textures and all of that?
That's what they claim.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the pro patch. It's getting a legit pro patch. So
yeah, you don't have to go out and rebuy the game, though.
No. But is the textures going to change?
That's what they claim. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. That seems to be it.
So isn't that something that most people want to replay?
Dr. Doom, why don't your faggot ass join the chat? Since I only play Battlefield and 2K. When I just beat Inside, you fucking dummy. Come join the chat, idiot. Don't talk come join the call.
Another complaint people are making is, what is the game gonna do for storytelling or game? What is the console gonna do for storytelling or gameplay? Stupid. Which is retarded. Like, who asked that question about hardware?
You know what's funny though? That Last of Us patch, people was laughing and saying that was an old game. Why do people want to play old games? The same dude that's big enough backwards compatibility. I don't get it.
I really don't care about the Last of Us getting unless they're gonna redo everything, then I'll play it again. But as far as
they claim, when you turn the HDR on, you see a big difference in texture.
I want to see new texture quality and all that, not just a higher resolution.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Pull up.
Pull up, you bitch.
Oh shit!
Pull up, bro. You're always in the chat talking shit. You only play Battlefield and 2K. That's stupid. That's the dumbest shit a motherfucker could say.
I think people's expectations of this conference was like way out of line. Like, I don't know what people expected from a conference that was clearly going to be about hardware. Like, I'm surprised they even showed like some of the gameplay they showed.
Hold on, but y'all going to admit that conference wasn't fucked up? They wasn't confusing people?
No, they weren't. That conference wasn't confusing nobody.
That conference, you could not have been more clear.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on, what was the confusing part? What was the confusing part?
Mad people walked away from that conference not understanding shit about the conference.
Yo, son, bruh.
People are retarded.
Listen, hold on. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me.
Did you walk away? All right, did people walk away?
I'm talking about when I read the comments.
All right. Did people walk away from E3 Xbox? They fully understand what Scorpio was, or were they confused?
They knew about 6 teraflops. That's all they cared about.
No, because your boy Phil Spencer came out and had to clear up mad shit in tweets.
They didn't hardly say anything at E3 though. All they did was say, "Yo, we got a 6 teraflop Scorpio coming out next year."
This conference. Yo, one of the things I don't understand is how people keep saying.
Hey, hold on, man. Y'all hurting kids' smooth feelings with all these facts, man. You look like you about to cry out this motherfucker. Now, hold on, man. Y'all
I know why Smooth
talking
like
about
that, because he know that meeting people was confused, man.
Yo,
What was
this is the shit that I don't understand. People are still confused that if you don't have a 4K TV, you're not going to get a big difference out of the game. It's not going to improve anything. How the fuck do you not get that when my man had a whole segment on it?
There was like maybe one thing I wasn't clear about, and I went back and watched it again. I understood everything. They explained it in such layman, simple terms. I don't know what there was to not understand.
They even had Mark Cerny come on there with his storytelling ass voice to say.
They were talking to niggas like it was 5 years old, so I don't know how y'all wasn't understanding.
The one thing I didn't understand was the fucking was it gonna be 4K native? That's what I was confused.
They didn't make that clear.
The resolution, that was one of the.
But I understand what the fucking Pro was about. I knew what it was. I knew it was
even after. For anybody who's confused, they released an ultimate fact. For every question you got about this shit, there's a question and answer. You can look it up.
So they had an ultimate fact on the Xbox One. People still is asking questions.
I don't know. Listen. Some people just slow. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's all it is. People they don't understand words, bro. That's all.
I mean, the conference was really just like it was a business. It was a meeting anyway. It wasn't like even a conference.
And people
meetings are boring, ain't they?
Yo, hardware talk, especially just if it's just an upgrade, is boring. So I don't know why people expect
look at the conference on the 1070 and the 1080. That shit was boring as fuck.
Exactly. This is not E3. This was a PC conference.
Y'all looking at it from the perspective of us that know. They didn't say things about what frame rates they were gonna have. They didn't understand if the resolution was
NVIDIA didn't talk about that either.
You keep talking about the casuals. That's the same people that's not gonna buy that motherfucking Scorpio at motherfucking $700.
That's something we need to talk about.
A lot of people are not gonna buy that at $700. Let's be honest.
Nobody doesn't know the price of it. So it's nothing to talk about.
You think it's gonna be competitive?
Yeah, it has to be.
Nobody knows the price of it. So why debate over something that doesn't have a price?
It's not really a debate. How much you think it's gonna be, kid? How much you think it's gonna be, kid?
It doesn't really matter how much I think, but I say it's not.
Give me $500.
No, how much you think it's gonna be? Yes.
It's gonna be 500. Same price as the launch Xbox.
How?
Never that. Never that.
That's all. There's no how. That's what you asked me what I think.
So you telling me? So hold on. So if it's gonna be 500, then you're saying that Microsoft is gonna be taking a huge loss.
Yep.
Sony somehow figured out doubling up its already weak GPU was going to make 4K. I'm sure Microsoft is smart enough to come up with something.
But that's not what we're doing. The video card they're using ain't even out yet. You think that shit gonna be cheap?
That's why
it ain't even out yet.
It's gonna have to be. It has to be competitive.
Listen, Sony left out that Ultra Blu-ray to keep it at $399.
You already hear Aaron Greenberg. It's gonna have everything under the sun. $599.
Yeah, but we're talking about a year from now. It could hit $499.
The video card ain't out yet.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's the thing. You don't even know what card it's gonna have.
Exactly. Like, what does that mean?
Yo, Phil said the video card that it's gonna have is not even out yet.
Oh, Smooth, because I want to ask Smooth a question. Because you told me on Twitter this week, you told me that all games from last fall have been optimized for the Scorpio.
Yes.
The fuck?
No, here's what I'm trying to understand. How are games that are not finished yet optimized for a console that's not finished yet?
Y'all laughing now, yo. I swear to God.
Optimized for a console that's not finished yet. How, Sway?
Can you please answer that? Can you please answer that?
Yes.
Kid, can you please answer that? Go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, time out. So you understand, how can they finalize specs on a game for a console that's not even finalized yet? Go ahead, go.
Okay. Lord Jesus.
All right. You better, bro.
Yo, you want me to get the loaf ready?
Pray for an answer, because there is no answer for this.
Microsoft has this thing called the Universal Windows Platform, which allows them to develop games and apps on that platform to allow it to go wherever it needs to go. Now, a lot of people are losing their mind and masturbating that Xbox games that are going to PC. That is the entry point to get them to develop games onto the Scorpio. Games like Halo 5 Guardians has already been confirmed to have improvements for Scorpio off the bat. Actually, Halo 5 Quantum Break in every game that's doing that crazy reconstructable resolution is already developed for Scorpio to run its native resolution and to maximize its.
I'm gonna wrap up everything you said in one sentence. So you think they optimized it on Scorpio by optimizing it on PC?
Yes. Listen, by optimizing it on UWP first.
Here's why I'm gonna kill you. So first of all, the hardware needs to be existed for developers, and then on top of that, if it can't read 4K 30, hold up, pause. They have to way to figure out software that's gonna get it to where it needs to be. So how the fuck they optimize?
It's crazy because games like Oblivion and Gears of War 1 was developed before 360 hardware was even out.
Listen, Dark Cloud.
So
hold on.
Incorrect.
I'm about to help you.
That is incorrect.
I'm about to help you. I'm on your side. Hold on, Dark Cloud. You're missing the point.
Go ahead.
Microsoft has a time machine. Went to the future, developed, and came back. Just chill.
But they can't develop the games with a dev
hold up. Smooth, what
Actually, I think I help Smooth with this point.
Somebody's saying that they have a developer's kit now.
I think they actually do have a developer's kit now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, what y'all basically saying is when they can scale it depending on how powerful the hardware is. That's the same thing with the developer, though. That's the same thing with the Pro and the regular PS4. They can scale it when the Pro come out to the Pro.
Right, they're gonna make different modes, right?
Exactly. So it's the same. What's the difference between that and what anybody else is doing?
I'm gonna come back to Smooth.
The numbers.
Mr. Ishmael, you wanted to make a point?
Oh, well, it was a point about the whole backwards compatibility, but I'll talk about this point. Yeah, I know we don't want to talk about that anymore. I think Kid Smooth kind of has a point. There has been rumors.
It's because I'm Kid Smooth that kind of have to be in there, but I have a point. But, sorry.
Yeah, you got a point.
Because there's been rumors that AMD is probably going to be working with a lot of these console companies when it comes to next year, because AMD, of course, wants to be like the leader in VR, and most likely Microsoft's already working with whatever hardware company. Just that information hasn't come out yet, and we probably won't know until the start of next year. Okay. And that's why it seems like mystical technology, because it may just be something that's proprietary.
Proprietary for.
I'm gonna download this fucking episode.
What point was made there? Wondering
that they might have the tech, we just don't know about it.
I mean, yeah, they probably got dev kits.
The fact that he's basically saying that it's some sort of special tech design just for consoles only that could give this mythical end result uncompromised.
But hold on, so my point to Smooth was still, okay, let's say you don't have the hardware, but you're using PC as, I guess, a point of reference for optimization. Yes. The game still has to be finished for you to optimize it.
Yeah.
You still gotta have a finished game.
I mean, as long as they use the same architecture, it's gonna be fucking scalable. Like,
you cannot optimize an unfinished game. Like, and you said like last fall.
Yeah, Halo 5, because Halo 5 is a.
So you were talking about games that are already finished.
Yeah,
they're optimizing for
the games that are already. Halo 5 was already developed with that in mind. Halo 5 and a few other games.
But wait, didn't you earlier say that
Break as well.
Hype about PS4 if we're Pro if we're getting that, but you're kind of hyped about Xbox.
You're saying Halo 5.
I'm not. I have no hype or excitement yet. I've just been playing.
For the Scorpio?
Dude, you're hyped about Scorpio. Don't lie,
bro.
I'm not hyped about it until I see it next year.
So, oh wait, I wasn't understanding your point. You're saying
like anybody got lie detector test?
Wait, Halo. You're saying Halo 5 is coming to Scorpio though?
Well, all Xbox games are coming to Scorpio, but Halo 5 will be
updated.
It's already done for Scorpio. It will be watched. It'll be the first game they show at when they start presenting games.
It'll be like The Last of Us for the Pro.
Wait a minute. So it's only gonna be 8 old games and probably 10 games coming out.
No. Actually, I don't know. I don't know that. But the thing, my question here. All right. This is the point I was making with that. The games, because there's a handful of games that's going to work at launch, and then a handful of games in the future that's coming out. So what happens to the games that aren't already patched? They just comparable to Xbox One S upscaling? Because they don't have those extra texture patches. Like, what are they? Just regular games running on a Pro? That's what my question was. to the games that haven't received the patch or will not be receiving the patch.
But that's the same thing that's going to be for Scorpio. Not every game you throw on a Scorpio, if it's not patched, is going to run better.
It's the same on both sides, bro. That's pretty much it.
The one thing where I understand where people are not hyped about these consoles is the fact that I'm not sure if Microsoft's doing it too, but the fact that if I'm playing a multiplayer game, even across Pro or OG, there's no difference. That's bullshit.
You know
that's definitely some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what's really gonna be fucked up?
We need to talk about that. We need to talk about that.
Ain't most online games like 60 frames though? Like,
What's really gonna be fucked up is when we start, if we start seeing game developers that choose to make like a Pro version but not a Scorpio version.
Oh,
that's gonna be fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't think developers are
the
going to risk
possibility of it because PlayStation 4 is leading the market. So this might not go some third-party devs that are like, it ain't really no reason to buy, especially if the Scorpio is like $1,000 or whatever, and it's only a niche.
No, they'll probably just make it equal to the Pro instead of making it bigger.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't think developers will risk that? Like they would respect Microsoft out here.
What they'll do is they'll just make it equal instead of being underpowered like it is now.
Sony top dog like they always been.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna get on nobody for calling me Pony Cloud. They can call me whatever the fuck they want. At the end of the day, I'm getting paid top dollar by Sony. While they sitting here sucking Microsoft's cock. For free. For fucking free.
For free. For free. God damn it, for free.
Well, the point I wanted to make to add on to you guys' points, basically they wouldn't risk it because it's just like developing for Android phones. You want to develop for the one that's more common, and you wouldn't want to risk putting so much
inferior
money
product
into it.
out.
Yeah,
exactly.
So.
But yeah, so Smooth, you got to realize all them things you were making a case about Pro, making a case against Pro, all that shit applies to Xbox Scorpio also.
That's all we saying, bro.
That's all that. What if developers gonna support it? Is if developers gonna support that too?
Yeah, they both doing the same thing, the forward compatibility and all that shit. Yep. It's like the same shit. Plus, it's just that Scorpio gonna be more powerful.
Yeah, they'll probably just port the Pro versions over to the Scorpio and not increase it. That's probably all they're gonna do. Like you said, they won't release it and make it inferior on a console that can do more. Why would they do that? That's sabotage.
I mean, and plus they both making sure that nobody gets left behind, so you can't make the game but so much crazier over the standard version.
Yep.
So I got
it definitely can't be over.
You know that parity shit. That parity shit is real. What's up?
Yeah.
So the question is, because I remember you stating that the only reason you're gonna play games on your PC is because of the higher fidelity, and you're gonna play console games for the multiplayer. The fact that both of these systems are gonna come out the woodwork and no graphical parity or frame rate is going to happen when it comes to multiplayer, doesn't that kind of hinder what you want to do?
Well, graphically,
I'm still going to play it. Yeah, I'm still.
Oh,
the
yeah.
graphics ain't got nothing to do with it with me on consoles. It's all about the fun factor.
Okay.
That's why all of my multiplayer games will be on, first-person multiplayer games will be on consoles and everything else on PC.
Not after I get that TAC Pro 4.
Let's talk about that, BG. You fucking bum. Hold on. Let's talk about this because BG is supposed to be the gaming god. Why do you want to use a mouse and keyboard on consoles?
Because I'm a scumbag.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, listen,
you fucking scumbag.
Listen, Sony licensed this shit.
Sold a broken console.
Nah, but you're supposed to be a good gamer though. Why you want that advantage?
He a scumbag, bro. He told you.
Yeah, he's right. He's a scumbag. Fucking scumbag.
He definitely is.
Don't blame me. Blame
Nah,
Sony.
we blaming you. You should have more integrity.
This is the official Sony website, and look what they promoting.
Wow.
That is their shit.
No, that's fucking.
That's like the same shit.
I'm not even gonna front. I actually pre-ordered that shit too. So.
Online RPGs.
Yeah, I don't understand why would they allow that on consoles. That's bullshit.
And then they're gonna have the nerve to not increase the frame rate on the Pro.
That's bullshit right there.
Watch how all you fraud ass PC gamers gonna want to be gaming on console now because you could do a little bit better.
I'm gonna be bragging like, I went 50 and 10, fam.
There's always some people hacking their console to do mouse
It's
and
all
keyboard.
good though, because 60 frames per second with a mouse ain't really the best. So you still gonna be getting scraped by me.
Yo, some hard ass Dr. Doom said you afraid now.
Oh shit.
Yo, I don't want mouse and keyboard on my consoles. On consoles, I don't want it.
I agree with that. They shouldn't put that on console.
Yo,
Nah, they
and
shouldn't.
the thing is, if you good with mouse and keyboard, play on PC.
Yeah, stay over
Why
there
you
with
want to
that.
come over here and play mouse and keyboard with consoles against people that's using controller? And then, like BG said, he gonna be bragging. That's cool. That's cool. Scumbag gonna be getting roasted. Oh, that shit crazy.
Just keep it real, man. But yeah, one thing I'm definitely against is Sony's decision not to let the advantages carry over the multiplayer. That's dumb.
Yeah, that is dumb. What's the
That's
point of
straight
buying that?
stupid. That's
I
what's the
don't, yeah,
point?
frame rate's not going to be that much. I mean, it is the defining factor for competitiveness, but I don't think that's going to break the game.
Well,
I
why
mean,
would they let you use the keyboard?
I mean,
They won't let you get the frame.
if the game is 30 frames on a regular console and the Pro is 60, come on, you're gonna be getting scraped.
Well, he just made a point. If he showed a keyboard, they should give you the frame.
Exactly.
They're giving you a keyboard.
The keyboard is way more of an advantage than frame
Yeah,
rates.
yeah, that's what
So
we're
you
talking.
Yeah, but a mouse and keyboard ain't gonna really work too well for you at 30 frames per second.
It's still better than the controller.
That shit
Well,
gonna
that
be
depends.
dirty.
That
It's
depends.
still more precision.
If they allow you to increase the DPI on that shit, then there's a problem.
They're gonna have to be able to let you increase the sensitivity somehow.
Yeah, but at 30 frames with a mouse and keyboard,
It's
That
still
nigga
more
still gonna
precision
turn
than the
around
controller.
quick. That
Still
nigga
more
gonna turn
precision.
around in a second and pop you in your head.
Yeah, it's still more precision. That's the problem.
Oh man, I can't wait to like just make a video about how I'm scraping dudes.
they got
Mouse and keyboard.
yo, that ain't legit. Don't be no fraud, dog. Don't be no motherfucker.
No, listen,
I ain't gonna have no choice but to roast your motherfucking ass. Don't be
Hold
no
on.
fraud. That's fraud
I'm
shit,
gonna make
dog.
a video showing how unfair it is. Like maybe I'm gonna make a case for console dudes. I'm gonna show how
Hey,
unfair.
what if you usually you get your ass whipped though?
I doubt it.
Yo, I think it's gonna be an outcry. I think console gamers, y'all, we need to all complain about this mouse and keyboard shit.
They all complaining. That's why I'm surprised
Stay
they still
on your
did it.
PC. Stay the fuck on the PC. You don't need to come over here.
That was one of the reasons. Remember, hold on, yo, remember that was one of the reasons.
Microsoft that said they were going to do that, right?
Yeah, remember they didn't want cross-play because of that with PC.
I mean, that's why they took out Gears of War
keyboards.
4 competitive multiplayer across.
Yeah, because
of the
that's
mouse
the
and
reason.
keyboard.
Now
I
they
mean, most
turn around and
people
pull
don't
it
know
out.
about the mouse and keyboard thing yet. It's still a small, like,
Oh, you PC faggots do.
pretty much.
Man, they gonna be on YouTube buying it, seeing that shit. Everybody gonna be buying it.
This nigga right here play at 4K 60, but he want to jump on consoles with a mouse. Like, come on, man. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yo, when these 4K, these HDR monitors coming though,
That's going to be a minute, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, yo.
I'm gonna have to convert to this
Well,
dog
not
shit
necessarily
screen.
because 1080. I mean, what is it? Nvidia's their new card supporting it, so the developers have to do something.
Oh man,
Hold on, what you say? What y'all talking about?
4K
HDR
monitors.
Oh, the monitor. Go ahead and chalk that bullshit up, man. Anybody with no fucking monitor.
Hey, but hard eight. Our monitors got lower input lags.
But Dark Cloud, my TV got HDR. Ouch! Ouch!
Fuck it, I could play that way too. I'll just put my PC on my TV. I should got
That's what you
HDR
better
too.
do. That's what you better do. That's what you better do.
So what are you recommending in your video about people that are looking into 4K HDR monitors? I would say wait till next year to see what comes out.
Yeah.
They don't have to right now.
You ain't got to fuck. HDR been out since last year on TV.
Exactly.
So it's not brand new. You don't have to wait. It's just that.
But they keep changing the type of HDR.
No,
It's
that's
only two. It's only two types. Slow down. Well, it's actually three, but it's only two.
Yeah, but so there's three.
Mainstream. Well, no, there's only two that's mainstream, and that's Dolby Vision and fucking HDR10.
That's basically like DTS and Dolby Digital.
Yeah,
They
now
gonna
they have
all
the
be around.
HDR10 on 12-bit, don't they?
What?
What?
Don't they have the HDR10 on 12-bit coming out?
Sony got TVs in works that's gonna have 14-bit. So
Right now, there ain't no 12 bits.
yeah.
But
You also gotta remember they can also have TVs that process higher than 10-bit.
Right.
So you can have a 10-bit panel and your TV processing higher than that. I'm not gonna say nothing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yo, that Dr. Doom fact still ain't joined the call though.
He hit
Talk
me
shit
up
in
on
that
Twitter.
chat though, huh? Of course he ain't gonna hit you up because he know he's a fucking faggot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I heard that Dolby Vision and that HDR Pro and LGs, that shit get mad lag when HDR is on.
Yeah, I mean, some TVs have a lot of lag and
Mad lag, unplayable, son.
Yeah, even on the PC too. They
No,
have
LG it's like unplayable as far as
unplayable.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, my man in the comment, your mother's special needs, nigga. What you talking about?
God damn.
These dudes, bro.
Oh man.
What we ain't cover about the PlayStation Pro? What we ain't cover?
People talking about
All
patches.
right, let's talk about.
Hold on.
Does
Does anybody know if that new camera is going to do anything better for VR?
No, I think it's the same.
It's supposed
I
to
gotta
be 60
cancel my pre-order then.
I think it's just
control it better.
redesigned.
It's 60 FPS, they said.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, let
for
me
real?
put the link in here. Yeah, let me put the link.
And they control it better. It got a better
800p, 60 FPS.
800p. What the?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we need to talk about Xbox winning the month of August.
Oh yeah, so in the U.S., Xbox won the last
Of course, only in the U.S.
2 months, and listen, they might have it until November.
They might. They might.
They might have it until November.
Nothing wrong with that.
So international, they still gonna continue losing.
Oh yeah, no
I
doubt.
think they could possibly. I don't think.
When does Gears come out?
I don't think they're gonna get
early October.
Gears not a big thing.
No.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
No, it's a big thing to me. Gears is everything to me. I'm talking about, but people like
it's a
Ken
Microsoft
Snoop,
exclusive. All they
They're
got
not
is
playing.
Forza and that. They're gonna market the shit.
No, they
out of
went in
that joint.
September, bro. They got a Recore coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, and then what was it? Forza comes out next month too, right?
Well, there you
Shit,
go.
I'm even getting that bitch.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, you
Day
think
one,
Recore?
Ultimate Edition.
You think Recore gonna sell crazy?
No, I'm just bullshit.
I think they could possibly get September, maybe, but I don't think they get in October. No, I know they ain't getting November or December. Hold on, when VR come out?
They might get
October.
October.
VR come out next month.
Yeah, I don't think they get in October.
Nah, they got Forza and they got Gears coming out.
Yo, those are not big games, dog.
But right now,
Horizon is a bigger game than Forza Motorsports.
no, it's
I
not.
don't even think it's the games that are helping them win. It's just that the Xbox One S is a new product.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
y'all
what
think-
it was.
Wait. We got Gears coming out next month. Y'all think they gonna win and they don't have a game coming out?
Dude, I already just
They
defended
do got a game coming out
They
last
got VR coming out.
and Last Guardian.
The PlayStation has won most months with no games though.
Plus, with that new deal, that $160 headphones and on Uncharted 4 for $299.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah.
They
They might
not
have
gonna
a
win. They could possibly win this month,
But
but,
the
they're
Slim
not
is
winning
coming
no
out.
more.
I forgot about that. The Slim is coming out this month, right?
Yeah, next.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
The 15th.
Oh man, well,
Next week.
I give y'all September, October. I don't
Who's
think
buying?
I'm
I'm sorry, but who's buying the Slim? What would be the reason?
A lot of people.
Yo, a lot.
No.
Casual.
A lot of people.
You keep thinking that. You keep thinking about us, man. It's a lot of people that's not us. We're the minority, man.
The Slim is like this. It's the same thing as the PlayStation. See,
Slim is-
And the PlayStation 4, hold on. And the PlayStation 4 has been whipping y'all ass. So what do
Slim
you
ain't
saying?
selling shit. That Slim ain't selling
It's
shit.
$300.
I would have bought the Slim had the Pro wouldn't been coming out 2 months later.
Exactly.
That's the thing. I would have definitely bought it. I was like, all right, there's my
You're not the
Regular
casual, though.
The casuals don't give a fuck about the
Yeah.
Pro. It's like that Elite
Casuals
controller.
already
Nobody
have, like, a
cares.
And casuals don't even know about the Pro. They just go to the store and see the Slim, like, oh shit, I'm getting this.
$299 for a free game and $160 headphone. Fuck a Pro.
Gears probably won't even be the top selling game next month.
in October.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Coming out in October.
Mafia 3 gonna outsell it because it's on more platforms.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
shit! And Final Fantasy 15.
I don't know, man.
Mafia might outsell on one platform.
I don't trust that because Assassin's Creed being on every platform couldn't beat Halo.
But Mafia might beat it on one platform though.
Yo, you talking about Halo,
we're talking
dog.
about
Chill out.
Gears. We're talking about Gears, dog. Gears is a
Gears is
hardcore
Microsoft's
game.
second best selling IP, and it's been able to push out 6 to I think 8.
Hold on,
I think was it 6
Gears is not their best selling franchise.
second best selling franchise.
Well, they ain't got many franchises, but listen,
They don't get Xbox. No love, yo.
Gears is a hardcore game, dog. It's not going to sell like hotcakes. It's not. You're going to drop it after a month because you're a bum.
I'm actually pretty decent at
I
Gears
bet you're
of War
not.
4 and Gears of War 3. I sucked at Gears of War 1. That's it. That was the only
And 2 and 3 and Judgment.
They're definitely not going to win November.
Judgment. I sucked at because I didn't like it. So
Yo, they're not going to win November because Final Fantasy is getting that pro patch, and people are going to want to buy the pro
Call
patch,
of Duty. Call of Duty.
Well, people ain't gonna buy Final Fantasy on Xbox, no way.
Call of Duty also getting that pro patch.
Damn, yo, listen to this.
And dudes are gonna want to do that VR for Call of Duty.
Yo,
I forgot that shit had VR.
I love Gears. I already got it purchased. I already got Forza Horizon 3 purchased. But those 2 games are not going to be enough.
I mean, they might.
Forza 6 didn't even place on launch month. It didn't even place in the top 10 on launch month.
I'm gonna give y'all September and
October gonna be a toss up, bro. October gonna be a toss up.
No, October's gonna be Sony. They got the VR. They got the VR, and they got the Slim. That's $299. What the hell is that? It's just too much, man.
Is there a VR bundle with the PS4?
No.
They said they're gonna have one. They said
they're gonna announce it. It's gonna be announced.
They said they're gonna have one.
Yo, that shit ain't gonna sell.
my understanding, because I don't understand how VR coming out. How it's
That's a Christmas item.
Getting like.
Yo, that's my thing though. Anytime a system, even if it's bundled together, that's over $500. That scared the shit out of parents.
VR is a system seller by itself. That's what I'm saying.
No.
If it's bundled, then yeah, but
I mean,
gonna be like
most people love that VR. That shit whack to me. I ain't getting it, but it is what it is, man. The only way Microsoft is gonna win is if they do what they do every holiday season.
They gonna do it. They gonna give
you a
away.
bundle. They're gonna give you a bundle with 10 games, a free car, a fucking blowjob, and 5 years of Xbox Live. That's the only way that shit gonna beat Sony.
Yep, they gonna do that.
Not to mention, somebody brought up a good point. VR is sold the fuck out. If you ain't have that shit started, you're not getting it.
Last Guardian
it's gonna sell like crap.
It's November, right?
Last Guardian October 24th. October.
It's not a huge factor, but it's gonna help maybe a few systems sell, but not a lot.
I think some people are already just tired of waiting on that game. They might not even get it.
Dr. Doom, where has this podcast gone? Where has you gone? Join the fucking podcast.
Yeah, but January, definitely February. That's
it's
a
wrap.
PlayStation.
Yeah, February is PlayStation, bro.
What's happening in February?
Horizon.
And a whole bunch of other multi-plats that people buy, PS4.
Two huge exclusives in February.
Listen, after the Pro comes out, the next time, I don't even know the next time Microsoft gonna win. It's not gonna be no time soon.
Wait a minute, why we acting like Microsoft winning is like a common thing anyway? Like that's some new shit for them.
Exactly.
There's so much Xbox salt going on right now. Damn.
It's not salt. That's a fact. How many times have they won?
I think it's 4. It's either 3 or 4.
Yeah, this is after PlayStation takes 2 consecutive L's. But okay.
But no, they only took one. They only took one because y'all didn't win July. The 3DS did.
It still beat PlayStation.
But this is
me and my PlayStation logic right there.
2 is not a winner. And 3 nobody remembers. I think that's what Nelly said. So, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we came in second though. Yeah. No, y'all lost.
Is a 3DS a home console?
It doesn't matter.
It does too.
It's hardware. Hardware. The top selling hardware for July was
the Xbox One was the top selling home console for the month of July, beating out the PlayStation 4.
That's like somebody saying, "Oh, orange juice was the top liquid sold."
Nigga, I just
listen. Time out. Let me talk, nigga. That's like somebody talking about, oh, orange juice was the best juice sold and the best liquid sold for the month, and then Pepsi talking about, but we sold the best soda, the most soda. Like it's the same. Like what are you talking about? You're lost.
Because that is this is where this shit gets kind of funny with you guys, right? How is it, right? The PlayStation, when PlayStation wins the MPDs, it's like, all right, whatever. But every time the Xbox One comes out, but they win worldwide. Nigga, then why do you bring up you don't mention every time the MPDs come out, nobody's screaming worldwide right when PlayStation wins, but when Xbox does worldwide, oh, the 3DS, oh, it's like, come on, you come up with the most black ifs and whats when it comes to the Xbox.
Yo, first of all, listen,
take the L. It's like,
Sony always wins worldwide.
That's why we won't bring it up.
Who the fuck even been talking about Sony winning? We don't even talk about that.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Because that shit is common ground. Oh, Sony won this month. It's like, oh, okay.
Let me do this, right? Microsoft got spanked worldwide and somehow still managed to be tied with the PlayStation 3 by being the US being its only successful selling point with the Xbox 360. How is that? Oh, but worldwide simply matters now.
One, like, what?
What?
Are you saying worldwide doesn't matter?
No, I'm not saying that it matters, but now you're putting more emphasis on it now versus back during the 360 and PS3 days. Microsoft didn't sell shit worldwide, but however, it's majority of this 5 million versus in this.
Wait a minute.
They somehow hand in hand, but Microsoft got all the majority of the sales from the US while losing almost everywhere else.
Because they counted every console they replaced that was defective as a sale. Even if they just
do you have that? Do you have that?
That's what everybody knows.
You know they did, kids.
How many?
If you sent your Xbox back to Microsoft, they counted that as another sale if they sent you a new one.
How many? Do you have exactly how many millions of Xbox 360s were?
Doesn't matter that
it does because that factors
one out of every 3 launch units had the red ring of death. So
I mean, Sony about to win because they got an overheating console now.
But it doesn't break though.
No, I don't understand what Kids Move is talking about. And worldwide is what matters. Sony wins in the US and they win worldwide. Nobody talks about that.
That was anymore. Always the point people brought up last generation was worldwide. People always brought that up last generation.
Did they?
It doesn't matter.
I didn't hear it like I hear it now.
I didn't give a damn what was going on in India because the only sales numbers I can get were the numbers from the US for the monthly NPDs.
People always brought up worldwide, bro.
Yeah, it's all. Listen, it doesn't matter. You want to take over the world, not one territory.
Worldwide is so important that they'll sit there and be like U.S., Europe, Japan, and then everything else is just global. They don't even know where all themselves are coming from.
Those aren't big territories.
But it counts. Apparently,
it does.
It does.
Japan, Europe, and U.S. are the 3 biggest territories. That's why it's like that. They not gonna put 32 niggas bought it in India. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Anyways.
That's how many
the Xbox One has won consecutively where they count the NPDs at. That's all I'm going to say.
They didn't win in July as far as hardware.
Yeah, they did. They did. The PlayStation didn't.
Oh, we know that. Neither one of them did.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Neither one of them won in July. They lost. They both lost. They're losers for July, period.
Losers.
The fuck? They lost, man.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, why is y'all listen? Sony has been dominating gaming since they arrived. What the fuck is so
facts
down? They've been dominating. Xbox has never won a generation. They have never even came close to winning a generation.
Facts.
Actually, they have.
What generation they came close to winning?
The Xbox 360.
No, it didn't. We killed it. The Wii destroyed it.
I forgot the Wii release. I forgot the release. Okay, I forgot the Wii.
Hey, it don't matter what you forgot. It's what it sold. Over 100 million. So it doesn't matter. They never won anything.
Yeah.
And they're completely winless when it comes to worldwide with the Xbox One.
Let's cheer these L's. So that means Sony lost 2 then to Nintendo.
Who cares?
I'm just saying. Xbox lost. Sony lost.
Yeah, they lost. Who gives a fuck? They lost. Oh well.
So Sony and Xbox lost.
Yes, they lost.
Yeah, okay. So
here's the thing. Like Nintendo has, as far as like console generations go, Nintendo's won before. PlayStation won several times. Xbox has never.
Yeah,
never even came close.
I don't know. This is going to have to be
the most software sell during the Xbox 360 era, smashing out Nintendo software sales.
I don't know if that's true.
They didn't have the software sales.
I don't know if that's true because that
is like one of the top 3rd selling games.
Nigga. Smash? Come on, son.
Do you know how many copies Wii Sports?
Yo, I think they sold like 80 million Marios, dog. Like, come on.
Wii Sports
got I'm talking about total software sales overall.
You gotta remember
Anything did not give Xbox that win over Sony, man.
Yo, listen here, dog. The Xbox lost. Period. God damn, they lost.
You can look up overall hardware sales.
They lost.
Oh, they
lost. The Wii won.
I just wanted to put up on the screen. This is the PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, and Project Scorpio.
That's pretty interesting.
Spec comparisons. So we just have it, there for people to see. So
look at that Scorpio blowing shit out the water.
They definitely gonna be the most powerful console. I would say for at least.
I don't know why people
3 years,
like using
maybe
that
3-4 years.
Is the PlayStation Pro not the most powerful console right now?
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
but
out
that's
yet.
what they
It's
listen.
not out
That's
yet.
what they want, dog. They want to hear it. It makes them because listen, these Xbox dudes don't play no games.
Look at all that
Yeah, they just
writing
play
on the
Pride.
They just wanna
Project Scorpio
hear.
side. Look at all that
They
writing.
Listen, they just want to hear that it's going to be the most powerful. It's also going to have the
Oh,
most powerful
gigs.
price tag, also. So
Aren't they the
12
same
gigs
niggas
of
that's saying that,
GDDR5?
so what if the
Yeah.
PS4 has more power? It sold more games. It's got better online services. Like, yo, these niggas keep flip-flopping everywhere.
Yo, do you hear this clown though? The word in front of that say speculation. He's still sitting there bragging about it. That's why this nigga is a clown.
Yo,
man.
I'm reading. I'm just reading it. I'm just saying.
This motherfucker's a clown. 12 gigs. Oh my god. 12 gigs. Oh my god. And it say speculation.
Why are they using DDR3 RAM? Wait.
That's fine. That's
No,
no
it's
fine.
GDDR.
It's GDDR.
That's on the graphics card.
Okay.
I think Digital Foundry did, so they had 12 gigs though.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be more.
Then
There's
12?
there's no need. Plus, you also got to remember,
I'm just fucking
like,
around. I'm just joking.
let's not be fooled. And I'm not trying to like take Microsoft down none. They are running a whole fucking super hard operating system that eats up a lot of that.
Yeah, they got 3 operating systems.
That eats up a lot of that. And you know how Microsoft is. They don't like to share when it comes to the games.
Can you imagine how big this semi truck is gonna be?
Hold on, I'm confused. How do you know that that's gonna be the case with the Scorpio though?
It's gonna be running if they're
They got the same OS, don't it?
Power consumption for that thing is gonna be crazy.
The power consumption for the Pro is kind of beefy too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it
if the
this
Scorpio,
shit is and as you call it, the game, what is it? It's gonna lay waste with PlayStation. It's gonna be more powerful, so it's gonna use more power.
Well,
that
yeah,
brick
it's more
inside is
powerful.
gonna be huge.
It'll have a power brick again. That's cool.
Outside and exterior.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't know why niggas keep talking about it. If it had a power brick or not, I'd give no fucks.
Yo,
Like,
if that shit has
what does that do for me?
exterior, if it has an exterior power brick, that shit gonna look like a ball and chain coming out. That shit gonna be huge. It's gonna look like what are them shits from Mario? What are them?
The poplar joints.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge coming out the back of it.
Yo, that's another thing too. These niggas sitting here like, yo, the PlayStation 4 look like a sandwich. Like, yo, when that shit come out looking like another VCR.
I'm hearing the Pro is big. Like I can't tell.
Yeah,
I can't tell like how big it is.
Yeah, they already
But,
said it. They already said
I think it's like 10 pounds heavier than a PS4.
Yeah, but look at
10
what Xbox
I think
fans
so.
look at what Xbox fans are
10
saying.
pounds,
Oh,
Yeah.
the Pro looks ugly as fuck.
Speculation.
Yeah,
That shit gonna be big as fuck, dog. Come on.
Yo,
Speculation.
that
That's
look
what she
big,
said.
but 10 pounds? God damn.
That was somebody said.
Speculation.
Yeah, I can't
It's
confirm.
heavier than my motherfucking PC.
Speculation.
Yeah, that shit is gonna be heavy if it's like that. He was struggling with that joint though. If you
What's up
saw
with
it.
this fucking weirdo, man? This nigga, man.
That joint was big though. Pause. PlayStation 4, the Slim and the Neo apparently gonna have better Wi-Fi. I mean, you shouldn't be playing on Wi-Fi, but
Did they say it's gonna have a better network card though?
Yeah.
nah,
Then I don't give a fuck about the Wi-Fi.
They're
Yeah,
finally
it's
going
gonna
to
have
be supporting
Wi-Fi
5G.
it's gonna have that third USB point in the back. Oh, it's a USB 3 port. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay.
That's another thing that most niggas saying. Oh, it's got 2 USBs. Like nobody looked up this factual shit.
Yeah, the Netflix 4K and the YouTube app. That's cool, I guess. I probably ain't gonna use it, but yeah, the 1080p 60 streaming to YouTube. It was 720p 60 before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't never.
Nah, it's 30.
1080,
It's 30.
30,
Yeah, it was
1080, 30.
70.
Oh, it was 30.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
second.
And remote
4K
play.
screenshot.
Oh yeah, from when you're what was that? What was it called? Share play. Before
Yeah.
you could only share play and somebody else could play in 720p. I think now they can
Yeah.
play in 1080p.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know if that's
I didn't
exclusive
even
to
know
the
that. I
Pro.
didn't even know that. Wow.
No, yeah, that is just the Pro. I think if you do that from the Pro.
Share play a feature Xbox ain't got.
The
PlayStation View feature the Xbox on got.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
the PlayStation Pro is 500 gig storage, right? And I think the Slim
No.
is 1
Nah,
terabyte.
the Pro
Nah,
is
it's 1 terabyte. It's 1 terabyte.
No,
That
the
shit's
Slim
coming
is
out-
500.
Yeah, I
The Slim is
pre-ordered mine
500.
today. It's
Okay.
1 terabyte.
That hard drive coming out of that system day one.
What you put in there too?
I'm gonna put a 3 terabyte in there.
Oh, okay.
Overkill.
Yeah, one ain't enough.
If
1
you-
terabyte.
One is not enough. I got a 2 and
Yeah.
I'm still deleting some games now.
I thought they said it was gonna be harder to get to the hard drive on this one.
No, they made it easier.
They made it easier.
They made it easier to get to it.
Oh, God.
So yeah, like Sony pretty much said, the whole 4K thing is due to lack of popularity.
Only the Xbox, you gotta fucking create surgery on that motherfucker to remove the hard drive.
Because it comes with enough power already, though.
No, okay, there you go.
I thought he was gonna flip out. He muted himself.
Man.
Motherfucking idiots. I just.
There you go.
It's probably gonna have. They said the games with PlayStation Pro capabilities are gonna have like a special icon, so you'll be able to tell. You know, there's a new stand, headset, and controller, and camera, and all that stuff.
What's up with that controller?
And you can well they added light for VR.
You know the light has never. I've never like used the light gameplay wise. It's never helped with anything.
I guess
It's bothered me a few times. Certain games I'm playing, I'm like, oh, I'm that color. Let me look at my controller right quick.
The
I gotta
only
lift
game
that bitch
that's
up.
What game used it? There was an early game that used it. That
yeah,
was
it's gonna be Infamous. Infamous was terrible
Infamous
with that
did
shit.
something with it.
Yeah, it was terrible with that shit.
You
They
notice
actually bring out an update to change it.
You notice most games don't even use the speaker on the controller no more.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a few that still do.
Yeah, they do.
But it's
I
rare
just
now.
turn mine down.
Like if you play Attack on Titan, it does, and if you play multiplayer on Attack on Titan, if you're looking at the map, they have different colors, so you got to look down at the controller. So that's actually a good thing to have it right there, and it's not going to be that bright.
There's this like Tenshu, I guess, type of spiritual successor called Origami that's coming out. I think it's going to use it.
Oh, that's dope. Since you got a new game, good.
Pretty much, it's pretty much Tenshu.
Okay, good.
I hope it's like Tenshu. The last two was garbage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd love for another Bushido blade.
Yeah.
What else? I think we covered everything, man.
You ain't talking about people lying about paying for patches.
Oh
yeah.
That's stupid ass shit.
I think
Somebody
people
said they
just
had
read
done
it
it.
wrong.
It was misprinted.
It was supposed to be developers have to pay for patches, not the. I don't know why they were writing articles as customers have to pay for.
And that's common sense. We ain't have developers not pay.
Somebody hit me up and it was like, Sony said you won't have to pay for their patches, but they don't include third party.
That
I
shit's
mean,
stupid.
Developers can't charge for a patch.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
Yeah,
believe
like, that was just-
it's no different from any other type of patch.
No, but
Exactly.
they're saying that it could be worded as a DLC update.
That is
DLC. Like,
No, that
I'm
is-
not gonna
that's
say that's what's gonna happen, but that would be fucking.
For older games, like if you wanted to do certain
And
shit, they would.
all I'm gonna
include
say
it.
is, if you pay for that and they make it like a DLC, you are a fucking idiot and you need to be
And you just
smashing.
fuck-
No,
fucking
along
up
with
games
other
for-
features. Along with other features, like when they do the texture pack updates.
Dog, ain't nobody paying for no HDR patch, dog.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody.
Nobody gonna pay for that. That'll be a failure quick.
I need to
Of course.
cancel this VR pre-order. I ain't.
Oh, you was about B? Oh, I ain't know that.
They said HDR had the biggest impact of the.
Yeah, it does. If you've never seen HDR before, go to Best Buy and look at that bitch.
Yeah, that shit is kind of crazy.
I never seen it in person.
You should.
Yo,
I
there's
can't
certain
get one
scenes-
until I get my HDR TV. I've been trying to watch that Hard 8 video on those TVs.
I think-
There's certain scenes, like if you're looking at a beach and you turn HDR on, you're like seeing so much things like detailing sand, water, all types of shit, man.
I do think they should force
It's-
every VR game to have a PlayStation Pro patch, though.
What
To make
Sony
it
TV
just
you got
tolerable.
there, Cloud?
I think there is.
Huh?
What Sony TV you got?
I got the 930 and the 940D.
Okay.
I just want to say, because some people don't.
Remember, I get discounts, son, so I ain't nobody trying to ball out here.
Some people don't understand how upscaling works. Some people think developers have to upscale the game themselves,
No,
like manually. That's not how it works.
they just gotta change the textures and shit like that.
Yeah, like
The system
upscaling.
got the upscaler in it.
You know what sucks though, Hard 8? The 930 got like a fucking 40, or I think it was like a 53 millisecond response time. Shit is terrible, man.
Damn.
I mean, it looked good though.
Didn't they patch that shit?
I think they are, but I don't know. No one's told me anything yet via email.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna come to Hard 8 when it's time for me to buy one of them dog shit TVs. Because you know, I don't.
Yo,
the monitor
Stay-
ain't happening.
Stay away from Dolby Vision.
I don't consult myself in type of TV peasantry. So
Yo,
hang in
and
those crowds.
BG, being that you don't pay us for this, just get the Z9D. All the money you're making from this shit.
Yeah, bro. BG, I think you need to buy me a 4K TV, bro.
I think y'all got it definitely misunderstood how much I make.
I think Jap Moves need an 800B, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like all this free labor we giving y'all, bro. Like what's going on?
The people subscribe to y'all from this too?
Nah, nigga.
Nah.
I don't even make money off YouTube.
Kids got famous off of this podcast. Fuck you laughing at?
I still ain't get paid.
Dog, I mean dirty ham sandwiches at night.
You famous, dog. Off of this podcast, people know you now. You're infamous.
That shit did nothing for my pal.
He said that shit did nothing.
You have fans now, fans that love you and hate you on your channel because of this podcast.
Yo, we got any YouTubers that want to come in here real quick and state your claim? I'm seeing some shit on Twitter. Any YouTubers?
Yeah, bring King Droopy on here before I go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh wait, yeah, ain't that the dude you got beef with?
That's the one that made up this song.
Yeah.
I think he said something crazy to me too, but you can't respond to his comments. A weak ass. Who? A droopy nigga.
King Droopy.
Yeah, King Droopy. Where'd he get that name from?
I mean, I ain't never been scared of a nigga named Droopy. I don't know.
It reminds me of Down syndrome.
All these motherfucking niggas, everybody be talking shit on Twitter and all that in this chat, but then when you tell them to join, they ain't got nothing to say now.
Yeah, what it is.
Oh, what y'all think about Sony saying their main competition is PC and not Microsoft? They don't look at Xbox as competition.
Well, we know Microsoft in competition for them. They never have been.
Well, see, I don't take nothing of it because Microsoft said the same thing because they're.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a diss thing. No one's saying Microsoft or anything. They have to look towards PC because the more and more these dudes looking for competitive gaming, 30 FPS ain't doing it. So they're gonna, and you could build a 1080 system and get good frame rate for $800.
I made a video on it. I ain't uploaded it yet. I don't think it was a shot to Microsoft. I think they're just saying like yo, the facts is the facts that yo, we blew y'all out in sales, so we're not like competing anymore because y'all not they not gonna catch up. Let's be for real. They're not gonna catch up.
Hold on, did y'all hear Andrew House's excuse on why they didn't add the Ultra Blu-ray?
Popular, wasn't it like?
Because he was saying like pretty much that everybody's using streaming.
Yeah.
Over that, I don't think it's that. I think they didn't do it for the price.
Probably.
It's both of those because in our briefings they always show like how much people's actually buying 4K Blu-ray players. That's why our shit is still delayed.
Yeah,
I mean, one answer's more PR friendly than the other one. You ain't gonna come out and be like, nigga, I'm broke. Like he ain't gonna do that one. That's just crazy.
Need to.
What you said, Hard Eight? Our shit's gonna get announced really soon. CD is right around the corner.
All right, make sure you get one free for me and shit.
Since we boys, I give you a discount, but I ain't giving you shit for free.
You out here doing God's work.
Oh shit. And next is gonna change the word Jesus Christ, Blandrew.
Y'all
got N4G?
Zelda game? Have you seen that Zelda game? I have to get an NX to play that.
Man, fuck that game.
Nah, you wildin', son. Watch out. But then again, you don't got nothing to say. You play Iron Bread and shit like that. The indie fucking gamer.
I ain't never played.
Is the NX on the Wii U as well?
Huh?
I definitely have to get on the NX.
Zelda on the Wii U as well?
Yeah, but I have to get on the NX. There's obviously going to be some better fidelity there.
On the Wii U though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, do y'all be going to N4G and see these articles?
Nah.
Hey, they going crazy over there with these articles.
About some dumb shit.
They be saying they got one saying shit.
Sony's true competitor is Nintendo. Microsoft is irrelevant. No exclusives.
What?
Is anybody looking forward to the NX now?
Yeah, Drew and Dr. Trey.
I got to get that Zelda game.
That John look gay as fuck. I'm gonna be 100%. I mean, I never liked Zelda, so I don't give a fuck about a Zelda. It should look gay. I ain't trying to play with a motherfucker running around with a goddamn.
Nah, it's because you can't. It's because you can't.
Nah. He run around with a Bowser outfit and an OPP hat. I'm cool.
I'm tripping.
Nah, you can change armor in this one though, son. You can change armor. He don't have to look like that regular.
He run around with tights on and shit. I'm good.
Nah, yo, my man can get full metal armor, yo. He could look like a knight now. So stop it.
No, I looked at the gameplay. It looks whack. I'm good.
What's up with people playing into Horizon and fucking Witcher though?
Even BG about to get the Zelda game because that shit is dope.
BG's trying to paint a new image. He's trying to paint a new image.
I knew he was gonna say that.
He's trying to paint a new image for Shadow. That's bullshit. The game looks trash.
I just looked at gameplay and I was like, hold on, this looks like the classic, like, you know, how Zelda should have been, like the last two, except without the bullshit motion controls.
Well, this one got motion controls though.
Somebody said I'm insecure. Oh yeah, I don't want to play Zelda because I'm in. Shut up. It's gay. It looks corny. I never played Zelda.
I remember niggas used to say that to you because you always say I need to play mature games.
I want a Bloodborne Pro patch at 60 frames. I would go back to Bloodborne for that.
That'd be stupid right
there. I don't think I would go back to that, man. That thing put me through enough trauma. I don't think I. Nah, but by the time I got done with Bloodborne, I was a fucking.
I would do it again at 60 frames. I would.
I don't think I would start that over again. I don't think I would.
No, I wouldn't restart. I just help niggas on co-op shit like that.
I'm before I wasn't gonna get Final Fantasy 15, without the Pro, but now with the Pro, I'm gonna get it. Probably is gonna be. It's still gonna be 30 frames, but at least it's gonna be locked because
you like the part when they was riding on the bird? That was the
joke. Yo, that game was badass, Hard-A. Chill out. That game is bad. That game looks badass.
I ain't playing that shit.
And Neo, I want to see what Neo, because oh god, Neo, when you prioritize the frame.
Hold on, what is it called? Neo.
I said Neo.
Neo.
Oh, you say Neo. Like
no, when you prioritize the frame rate on the beta, that game looked terrible. So that needs a That needs a PlayStation Pro version. Yeah.
Whoop.
So.
TGS this Tuesday too. Tuesday night.
Oh shit! For real?
Yep.
I'm hearing rumors of a new Vita.
I don't believe that.
Boy, if you don't.
No. My faith to Vita has nothing to do with this. But the same dude that leaked the actual design of the Pro and the Slim also drew a picture of the fucking new Vita, and this nigga hasn't been wrong yet.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
There's some Asian dude.
We'll see, man.
But that will be the place to reveal it, because
Jack Moo love that. Ain't nothing like bundling up with a Vita on a Friday night.
Keep me cozy, bro. You know how it is.
Y'all seen that nigga make love to a Vita box?
Oh my god!
It's about to be cuddle season. It's about to be cuddle season, so.
Hey, this nigga French kissed a PlayStation 4 box.
Hey man, hey.
Listen, it's about to be cuffing season soon.
Yeah, what it is, bro?
I'm about to start a GoFundMe. We're gonna get this nigga a prostitute or something. Whoa. This shit got to end, man.
Hey man, just send me some money for that Pro, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna send you some money for some pussy, nigga.
No. I just need that Pro.
Trade in that PlayStation, though.
Trade in that Vizio. Sell that.
What am we playing the Pro on the goddamn?
Some nigga said, hey, he got a 1080i Vizio. Fuck you need a Pro 4.
No, nigga, that's 1080p, bro. 1080p, bro.
That shit 1080i, nigga. What's the
nigga, no.
Yo, so Jack, are you gonna get the Pro?
Yeah.
But I mean,
wait, why?
What size is your Vizio?
Oh shit! Hold on, Kid Smooth. Ask him a question.
Why? Because it is gonna. If you were listening to the
exactly. If you were listening, go ahead.
It improved 1080p. I like to stream almost every day. It improves streaming quality and share quality.
No, I was just asking him why. I just wanted to know the reason that.
Nah. You were trying to get at him, son. You were trying to get at him.
I never heard Jack Move Johnny, even though we were in that podcast. I never got to ask him his interest.
I ain't tripping. Nah,
what's the model number for that Vizio? I guarantee you it's a 7.
What size is the Vizio?
Or it's a 1080i.
I can show you right now. My TV's 1080p, sir. Would you like me to show?
What size is it?
32.
What's the model number?
I have no idea about that.
Did that peel off the back of the TV? Get your ass up and look, nigga.
Nigga, I don't know what look. Nigga, I'm not a TV expert like you, nigga. I don't know what all this shit is.
Hey, listen, get up out that sleeping bag and go look, nigga. Hey, this nigga zipped up and shit.
This nigga crazy, bro. This nigga crazy.
He got called for help to unzip him and shit. Come out the sleeping bag and go look, nigga.
This nigga said a sleeping bag.
Oh man.
This man a comedian.
All right.
Say, man.
It's been a good show. It's time to get out of here.
Oh, you got somewhere to be, BG?
Nah, man. I'm just, want to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Not in a virtual room with grown men. Smell me.
Oh man.
So yeah, Smooth, you want to start it off?
Yep. Yeah. So good show. I'm just letting you know I'm downloading this episode, saving it because there's gonna be a day and time I have to re-put this out and show when I was right. So I can't wait for that.
What? Right about what? Hold on, let me write it down. Right about what? Hold on.
Wait. We still didn't agree on the definition of uncompromised with Smooth. Because a lot of niggas is making your own definition.
Don't ask Jimmy. We already know what he's trying to put here. That he's trying to make up a whole new meaning for uncompromised. So go ahead, kid. Let me write this down. Hold on.
He said he gonna write it. Oh shit.
All right, so hold on. What would you write about, kid? What are we talking about?
I'm saying when I was telling him how they already have games and already started doing games for Scorpio, like games like Halo and stuff like that, and that there was this whole segment I honestly can't remember, but it's at like maybe the hour and like 15-20 minute mark that I have to rewatch because there were some things said that completely dismissed anything I said, and I know I'm like 88% correct, and we gonna see. But I have to wait.
Hold on, what exactly are you correct on? I'm missing that.
Well, I'm not correct yet. It has to happen.
What do you think you're going to be correct on?
The whole thing about the Scorpio. I think I'm going to be right on the price, right on how games are already.
You never set a price though. You never set a price.
You said 500. I think I said 500.
You said $4.99.
I said $5. Yep, $4.99.
Yeah, he did.
You want to bet that?
Oh man.
It sounded like one of them baby mothers on Maury when he make bets. I'm 99% sure.
I'm 150% sure he's a father.
But what were you going to ask me about this uncompromised thing?
What is uncompromised? Because y'all already started changing the definition.
I didn't change the definition. I just said goal. That he said it was their goal, not that it was going to exactly be uncompromised 4K 60.
But he did say uncompromised though.
He did say uncompromised.
I got the video clip.
He also said I got the clip too.
Okay. You was there. Hold on. You was there, wasn't you, Smooth?
I wasn't there inside that particular interview.
Oh, they ain't allow you in there.
Are we talking about AAA games, Smooth?
Huh?
Are we talking about AAA games before people try to like wiggle their way out of this? We talking about AAA games 4K 60.
Their goal was to deliver a uncompromised native 4K 60 frame per second experience. Their goal. He said that was their goals, but he said develop. However, not saying that all the games are going to be like that or that developers will actually use it for that. They are free to use it how they like.
Here's my problem with this, because here's what they're going to try to wiggle their way out of. They're going to accomplish one game like this, and they're going to be like, we did it.
Yep.
They're going to carry it out with one game.
That's all they need to do. It's going to be Forza 7.
And it's going to be bullshit. Like, y'all made y'all got to do this with at least a few first-party games. There's
already a 4K 60 frames per second Xbox game, right?
What?
It's Forza 6 Apex.
What?
That's on PC, nigga.
But there's the blueprint.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. That's why.
That's a PC game, man. Hey, yo, you and Jimmy should match up and roommate or something, man, because both of y'all niggas retarded. Yo, that's a fucking PC game, man. Oh my.
But I don't get why y'all keep changing it. If they hit it on one game, they still hit it.
Nah, man.
Why they only hit it on Pac-Man though? Like,
but uncompromised. They gonna do it, and they did it.
They gonna hit that shit on Uno
and do it one time.
That's all they gotta do. Like Smooth said.
One time? What?
Long as they hit it. If they hit it, they hit it.
Bitch, what? No.
Hold on.
This whole Xbox Play Anywhere thing is a gateway for Scorpio. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything else about it. I'm just saying this whole Xbox Play Anywhere is a gateway for Scorpio. And then you guys will finally see, and then you guys can finally shut the fuck up. Blackbot can eat a shit sandwich straight from my ass. And we're gonna be good.
Hold up, Paul. Did you say Blackbot? What?
That's going in the archives. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Mine should have been here though.
That's worse than when Black Bond said you can suck my ass.
Oh man. What's going on around here? Yeah, the charger for my head.
The shit was supposed to come out like that. Like, nah.
Yo. That's good. Yeah, somebody gonna make a video about that.
Flag on the play, goddamn.
Yeah, I might get the fuck out of here right now, but I can't.
There's gonna be in so many videos.
That's a tech, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what he's talking about no more.
I'm fucking crying, bro. God damn. Oh shit! I'm over here fucking.
Oh my God.
Ew.
Jesus, man.
I think
Gotta love the kid, man.
consumers that you're gonna be able to do something. It's not one time. It's gotta be like 50% of the time. If I say my service will provide this, it's gotta be more times than not. It can't be just one time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't promise you that I make, I don't know, I make quality houses or some shit, and then I build like 50 houses and like 49 of them aren't up to par or some shit. Like, I lied.
Yeah. Hey, one of them is luxury. I don't know about the rest, but you said
The rest of them is fucking project building.
No, what they're gonna do is refer you to the best build.
They'll do what PlayStation did with 1080p. They'll say do it, and they'll give you a handful of them that does that, or majority of them that does it.
Exactly.
And they'll be all Xbox exclusive. I don't think third party's going to do it unless
And you can't.
like,
Go ahead, Smooth.
No. I don't think third party's going to do it unless they are like one of those like second party exclusive type things or one of those type games or something like that.
It'll be a remastered. I'm sure it'll be a couple.
Well, with Scorpio, honestly, I don't think there's going to be remasters anymore. If they are, then we're being robbed.
So in that interview, did he use the word goal?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this.
He says, well, when you have to have a goal.
When it was reported, nobody was using gold. Everybody was talking, him saying,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I actually remember them saying
Xbox
it.
dudes are talking like most of their games are gonna be 4K 60 uncompromised. That's the way they do. That's how Microsoft is bragging about it too.
Yeah.
All the games. Here's the thing. He said goals. That word was repeated. Even Phil Spencer had goals in interviews that I uploaded on to my channel. So the thing is, don't read the article. Watch the source. Watch the actual video.
But it was reported by everybody when that shit came out.
Yeah, it was reported by everybody, but the source actually took place in that podcast.
So they lied. The whole
interview. They chopped and screwed. That's what they did. Chopped and screwed. It took only what people wanted to hear.
Like even the Xbox Twitter account, like even after that PlayStation conference when they was trying to fire back, they said 4K games. Like that's it.
Well, all the games are going to be 4K. That's going to be a fact. All the games are going to be 4K.
Upscaled or native?
That's questionable.
I don't know. I don't know. They're going to be 4K. If we can call PlayStation games 4K, then their games are going to be 4K.
We're not calling it 4K though. We know better.
What are you calling it?
It's basically like 1440 upscale.
Nah, they're calling it 4K. What is he talking about?
I'm saying that as a gamer, we know that shit ain't native.
It's a 4K mode, though. What do you mean?
It's not native 60. There's a checkerboard.
We know that. We know it's not native 4K, but they're calling it 4K anyway, though.
You know anything about projectors? You know a company called JVC? They use a technology called E-Shift. Instead of doing a whole pixel, they have a checkerboard thing where they create another panel above it and make it half size that makes it look like a pixel. And that's why they're calling it 4K. But it's not true.
We know that already, but that's what they're
what I'm saying.
Nobody's like saying true 4K though. So that
nobody said native.
Xbox saying they're gonna have the only true 4K machine.
Yeah, so that means native, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What do true 4K mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Other than policy, has Microsoft ever advertised something that's supposed to do something that completely doesn't?
Yeah, Connect.
Oh man.
You forgot how they advertised that shit and it didn't do nothing like they advertised? Yeah.
My Connect.
Remember Milo or whatever?
That was Peter Miles. That nigga does that shit all the time, though.
He's definitely a lot.
They told me my Xbox One wouldn't function without Connect.
I said other than policy. I said other than policies.
I also just said somebody get shit out your ass. So
the cloud.
Hold on. Wait. Smooth. Let me ask you something so we can clear that up for them. The Xbox, when it came out with the Kinect, that was true until they updated it.
Correct.
Right. So why are they saying that like that was true?
But they were saying it was impossible that it could never operate.
Well, as it was,
and then
they had to go up and do
but if you
all these
compare something,
firmware
it ain't impossible though.
But wait, hold on. Now y'all twisted it a little bit. Isn't this around the time when they changed and Phil came in and he fixed it?
I don't know.
No. The console never launched with an issue because they had to do all these day one patches to remove DVR and not DVR, fucking
The Kinect feature, the Kinect
DRM
feature.
and the Kinect and the.
No, it wasn't day one though, bro. That shit came like a couple months later though.
No, that was day one.
He talking about when they patched out the Kinect support.
When they patched out the Kinect support, where if you
that was a month
Kinect,
after.
it
No,
wouldn't work right.
the thing is, you can when I got my Xbox One launch. Remember that everybody's big deal. Oh, you need your Kinect because every Xbox One came with a Kinect. They made it so you don't have to have your Kinect plugged in to use it. That's what was that was a part of the day one patch along with the DRM.
Yeah. You are correct, right?
Oh, by the way,
But it was a patch.
the Xbox onesie is only available in Australia, so I'm sad.
That's
really, bro?
Do they even like Xbox over there?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm sad.
You
All right, I gotta go to
bro?
the Cheesecake Factory, man. All right.
All right, bro.
What, you going by yourself?
Nah. I gotta. No, I'm
Yo,
going.
you can't say you going nowhere without heartache. Like, actually, you go by yourself.
Loser. Hey, how much cooking it? I ain't gonna go in there. Can I get a table for two? You gonna go in there? Can I get a table for two? Well, who's the other? I got my Xbox with me. Need to put it somewhere nice.
Yeah.
You did say that thing was sexy, so yeah.
It is. This shit look better than both them shit. The double decker taco and that fucking shit they call in the eraser.
Come on, man. Why are you doing that? At the end of the day, if gaming has a console. My PC look like a fucking piece of shit, but it plays games great.
Bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit after all them damn VCR jokes. Nah, come on.
Wait.
Now,
Nobody was saying nothing about
Now they don't want to hear it. They should look like a waste.
I'm gonna lie. The VCR jokes was way funner than what I seen with the PlayStation.
We're gonna come up with some more.
The PlayStation shit was weak. All y'all attempts were weak as fuck. The VCR shit was funny as hell.
Betamaxes and
all I seen was like a Big Mac, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not getting that one. It don't really even look like a fucking Big Mac or nothing like that.
It was like the PlayStation edition of the podcast.
like a 3-story project building. That's what I said. But
It does. It look like freaking this place called Portside Towers.
And I never even had a problem with the original Xbox One. It's cool to me. It was funny though.
It's big.
I mean, it was spacious.
I really don't like. I don't really
You
care.
said it was spacious.
it's spacious.
I don't care how a console look. That don't really matter to me.
Oh man, let's get out of here.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we gotta do the outros.
Yeah, Smooth. You finished yours?
Did I do my outro? Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Also, reminder: Recore Xbox One exclusive comes out September 13th.
It's not an Xbox One exclusive, sir.
Oh man.
Microsoft Windows exclusive Recore comes out September 13th.
You can't associate two different things with exclusive, sir.
It's the third-person action shooter by Microsoft Game Studios comes out September 13th. Support and buy it if you want to. Also join the Best Bot Gamers Club on Xbox Live if you have the Xbox One update that introduced clubs.
I'm looking forward to Recore though. I'm buying that day one.
You seen the videos Kobe put
They
up?
saying that joint. Yeah, they saying that joint look terrible.
Now I'm getting Recore. And
That joint
I'm
had a
getting,
2-minute load time after death.
Forza Horizon.
Yeah, what's his name? Kofi tweeted out, or he showed the video. It was loading for 2 minutes straight or something.
No,
Yeah,
he showed a lot of shit about it though, like popping, it's bad frame rates and all that.
He got it on Xbox One though, so hopefully it's better on PC.
I don't know.
Ouch.
Jack.
Appreciate everybody for watching, man.
All right, Cloud.
What's up? It's DC19 of Gaming Tech. I could check me out on my channel. And for the record, I ain't no Sony fanboy. If anybody knows me, I'm living on my PC and my Vita. That's it.
Alrighty. I just want to say that Dr. Doom, you are a pussy. You talking shit in the chat. You should have came
Same
in
thing
here.
that fucking the Bones faggot. Eat a dick, nigga.
You should have came in here and talked your shit, but since you're a coward, you ain't want to do that, you bitch ass nigga. Other than that, if you're looking to buy a 4K TV, I got a buyer's guide up on my channel. Go check it out, man. A 4K ambassador. And we out of here, man.
Make sure y'all check out my channel. Link is in the description. Subscribe to that newness, man. That that hotness, that new
Hey,
hotness.
that thing should be at 100,000 subs by now, right?
We don't worry. Give it some time. We growing. Subscribe to the new channel. Trust me, it's hotness. Yo, is Best Buy Club really that good?
Yeah, you get 30,
yeah.
20% off used games.
Oh, hell yeah. And every time you buy, the more games you buy, you're going to end up going to
Just
one
think
day and
about
have
it.
like $15, $20 off your game.
Just think about it like
it's cool. It's cool. If Best
every
Buy
new game you
close-
buy, you get $15 off, and it costs $30 for 2 years. So
You close to Best Buy, BG?
It's not too far.
See, that's the thing about me. It's not far, but it's far enough to just be going to go get one goddamn game. So I'll just be like, fuck it. I buy my shit digital anyway.
Okay.
Dr. Doom, you's a pussy.
All right.
Faggot.
hey, Jimmy didn't do no outro, did he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
ain't much for me to say. It's just thanks for
Hey,
having me.
don't know. I
It's
want to
your
hear
boy
this.
Jimmy B Gaming, man.
Ain't nobody watching this shit, dog.
Yeah, they will if you make a video about me like you did that other cat.
No, I ain't making no videos about you, man.
All right, man. Damn.
Yo, we out. Check out my content, man. Peace.
All right.
Dang, you ain't telling nobody.